Hello, hello, hello. What's up? I was too busy looking at chat to know that the timer was running down. What's up this afternoon, everyone? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Fine Tuesday to you all. In viewer battle day to you all. Good to see you, good to see you, good to see you. What is up, Thornblood, Galaxy, Jurgon, 0-1 by China Duncan. Oh, it took me a minute, but we got there. China Duncan, how is everyone doing today? Hopefully, everyone is having a wonderful week, a great Tuesday, and today we're gonna have some fun. Hey, what's up, Exaltino? Good to have you. Welcome to the stream. Reindeering, welcome, welcome. How is everyone today? So, if you've never been to a viewer battle stream before, it's a little different than our normal stream. So, how we do viewer battle streams, hey, what's up, Scene? How are you? How we do viewer battle streams is we got a bunch of viewers that signed up. Right now, I think there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 people who signed up ahead of time. If you want to get added to the list, feel free. I'll add you to the list. And we're just going to get through as many of these games as possible so I can see all your sweet brews. You can show off your stuff, and we're going to have some fun. So, that's the plan for today. Here is the current list of people who signed up ahead of time. We got Lunny, we got Air Double, we got Badger, who I still need your arena info, Third World Jesus, Jaguar, Immaculatus, and Game Vanner. So you're all on the list already. If you want to get added to the list, give me your arena info. Let me know what format you want to play. I'll get you added to the list. Shamiko, welcome to the Fishbowl for the 22nd month. Welcome to the Fishbowl. In Sad News Bears, welcome you as well. Good to see you, good to see you, good to see you. So I normally try to go in order of signups. This is in order of when you message me, although it really depends on who's here. Like, I haven't seen Lenny yet, so if you're not here, I'll just move you down the list. We'll go on to the next one, because we're going to get through as many games as possible. So that's a plan for today. We're going to see some Brawl, we're going to see some Standard, some Historic, and maybe more. So that's a plan for today. Also, I don't know if you saw this. This is kind of cool. I just saw this, Gamer Van, who, if you're on this list and you're here, let me know, because you will probably get bumped to the top of the list for one of the first games. Did you play any Momir? Ooh, I haven't played Momir since they put it up for midweek Magic or whatever it is. I haven't this run. I do love Momir though. You were on Twitter. You didn't write me on the list though. I'm the standard Brawl guy. Wait. Oh, did I miss one on Twitter? Oh, let me see, Thornbud. Hang on. Last time I checked the tweet. Oh, I see. Oh, I got you. I didn't see the response. All right, Thornblood, I got you. I got you on the list. Wow, in light mode. Yeah, good enough. We'll make it work. You're on there, Thornblood. You're on there. So that's the plan for today. I don't have a Brawl or Commander deck. I'm just working on just standard decks right now. I will play whatever format you want to play. That is fine with me. I don't know. I want to mention this though, because this is kind of cool. So I just saw this on the Reddit. Someone made a new Magic game site, and this is guess which commander is most popular. So the site is EDH Rankle, I guess is the name of it. Lucha Johnny for the 9th month. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Keeping the hype train running. Thank you for your subscription. Big super for you. Thank you. But it seems like a cool site. It's as simple as, oh, I don't have an alchemy deck. I guess I could find one if I had to, but that's a one format. I have like standard Brawl, I have normal Brawl, I have historic, I have timeless, I have every format except for that. But yeah, they just did this, and you want to see how many you can get in a row. So it's essentially just guess which commander is more popular. Like, I would think that Gwenum is more popular than whatever this card that I've never seen before is. Oh, this is one of the the in-universe Stranger Things commander. It gotta be Gwenum, right? It's gotta be. Gwenum, 1145. This thing, 3,641. Nekuzar or Raphael. Easy Nekuzar. Easy. Top 15 for Nekuzar. Surum the White. Oh, God. Help me, chat. Help me. I would say that the rare is probably more popular than the uncommon, but I don't think either of these are popular commanders. It is actually, I would just go on this based on the rare, being a rare rather than uncommon, but really, they are both not popular commanders. Okay, Golem does win. Golem does win by a bit. Not especially popular, but it does win. Jacques Levert versus the Valeyard. I mean, considering that most people don't know that Jacques Levert is actually a legendary creature, and plus, old legends are so hilarious. Man, I love old legends. 4 mana for 3/2. Green creatures you control get +2/+0. Legends is such, it's got to be the Valiard, not even close. This has to rank very, very low, very, very low. Ball, Lord of Murder versus Sensei the Golden Tail. Gotta be the new Commander Precon card. I think in general, new Commander Precon card versus old non-Commander Precon card, most of the time the Commander Precon card's gonna win. Crossed, I mean, this was the face card of a Commander Precon, right? Versus an uncommon, gotta be, wow, that was actually, wait, no. This is a top 1,000 commander? Wait, what is this? General Marhol Eldragon. I've never seen anyone play this. 4 mana when a creature you control becomes blocked. He gets +3/+3 until end of turn for each creature. Oh, it's like Rampage. It's like a Rampage commander. But anyway, I wanted to show it off because I thought you might have fun with it, and maybe we'll play it sometime. But that is the new game site. Anyway, we're not here to play commander guessing games. We are here to do some viewer battles. So let's do our reminders and get into it. Hey, what's up, Gamer Van? Gamer Van, I think you might be first up, by the way. Hey, Seth, I want to say, I love your Twitter post this morning regarding UB. I won't lie, personally, I don't like UB, but I will never hate on others for it. I just hope Wizards doesn't continue the cycle of printing powerful cards and having to dial it back. Yeah, this is something I've been thinking about, and I mentioned this on Twitter today, and we actually recorded an interesting podcast yesterday that's going to be going up next week with the Commander Clash crew, talking about, like, just a very casual conversation about UB and where we're at with it and what we like and what we don't like that I think was really good. But I was thinking today, and then I promise we're going to do viewer battles, but one thing I've learned about Wizards is they get a good idea and they go too far with it too fast. We see this in card design, with equipment. We're going to do equipment, and then you print Skull Clamp and it breaks anything. We're going to make vehicles, this new card type, and then Smuggler's Copter breaks anything. We're going to put static abilities on Planeswalkers. Oh my god, that was a bad one. Then you had Karn, and you had 3 mana Teferi, and you had Narset, all these miserable designs. So Wizards, but now all of those things are awesome, right? Vehicles are pretty fun. Planeswalkers with statics, I actually really like now that they figured it out. Equipment, actually iconic. So Wizards, they go too far, and then they pull it back a little bit. And I think that we could see the same thing happen with Universes Beyond. My current feeling on Universes Beyond is, it's something I actually learned. I didn't mention this on Twitter, but it's something I actually learned from Commander Clash. And one thing I've learned from Commander Clash, in the last couple of years, is some of the most popular episodes we do are ones where we change the rules of the game, right? Where you take and we do the first to get to 1,000 life wins, or whoever dies first wins. Those have been some of the most popular episodes. So when you take an episode and you actually change the rules of the game, the upside is huge. Like, they can be incredibly popular, incredibly fun. If that goes wrong, though, it can go really wrong, because then you're playing something that doesn't even really feel like Magic. So when you have a bad, Rule Zero type theme, it can be one of the worst episodes possible. And I feel like Universes Beyond is a little like that. Like, the ceiling is so high, and when it's Final Fantasy or Lord of the Rings and done well, it's so incredibly good. But then if it goes wrong, you have this whole extra layer of stuff for people to complain about, because they're like, well, not only does this set suck, but it doesn't even feel like Magic. So I can complain about the set not being powerful enough, and I can complain about how I don't like, whatever, hot dog stands, and I don't like instant ramen, and I don't like, blah, 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 blah. And I feel like the same thing happens with UB, but I actually think my overall take was, Wizards does change course when things go wrong, right? When things go wrong, they will change course. We saw them do that with card design. We saw them do that with Beyond boosters, the mini boosters that they made a bunch of them. And we're going to make this is going to be awesome. Players are going to love these mini boosters. And then Aftermath was not well received. And like, okay, we're not going to do that anymore. We saw that with organized play, with the MPL. We're going to be a top 5 esport. Let's cancel everything and do Mythic Invitationals. And we're going to become an esport. And it didn't really work. And then a few years later, they're like, all right, you know what? Let's bring back Pro Tours, and we'll kind of not be an esport anymore. So all this to say is, if you're someone who, I got you, Tuki. Tuka, I'm adding you to the list. But all this to say, if you're someone who is worried about Universes Beyond, critical Universes Beyond, whatever, it is definitely possible that Wizards changes course in the future. And I don't think Universes Beyond is going to go away. I would be shocked if there was no more Universes Beyond. But if we go through next year with more Universes Beyond sets than in-universe sets, and a lot of those sets will receive like Spider-Man instead of Final Fantasy, I think it's very possible that in the future we have, 4 in-universe sets and 2 Universe Beyond sets, or like some sort of pulling back to like a more reasonable mix. So just keep that in mind. We know Wizards will do that. Dragon Master, adding you to the list now. And then enough me rambling. We can ramble as we play. Let's do our reminders real quick, and let's play some Magic. So reminders super quick. Replay YouTube. That's where you can find all the old streams, including this one in the future. Hey, what's up, Mega Magic Carp? Normal YouTube. Tons of stuff going up on there yesterday. We talked some Magic history with some history of the modern deck that was the best deck in the format and they couldn't find it for years. So definitely check that out if you're interested. I can ramble as we play. And a reminder that our sponsor today is Card Kingdom. If you need some magical cards, you can get them over at cardkingdom.com/mtggoldfish. You can get a free goldfish sticker. Maybe. I really got to stop saying that until I check and see if they still exist. But you might get a free sticker. Anyway, Card Kingdom, they're pretty good for giving you magic cards. Arsena, adding you to the list now. So here's how viewer battles work. Oh, you found it through YouTube? That's awesome, China Duncan. Well, welcome to the stream. Great to have you here. So here's how viewer battles work. We got this list. Let's see. Team Z was standard. Dragon Master said standard. And then Cena said what? Brawl? I think. Jurgen. All right, gotcha, Jurgen. So here's how viewer battles work. So viewer battles, they're going to be best of one, so we can get through as many people as possible. I will challenge you. We'll play a match. I will say, normally we do best of one and everyone does one round and we move on to the next one. Oh, did I miss? I know. I don't know why your copy and paste came through so late, Thornblood, but it should still work. So normally it's one match each. If someone does their match and just gets mana screwed and doesn't do anything, I reserve the right to run it back, because the real goal of this is to show off all the cool brews. I want to see all your cool brews. Just a fun community day where we get to see all the fun stuff. And there's no, is it Cauldrons or Mono Red or whatever? Like, we get to see all your cool stuff. So best of one, you pick the format, doesn't matter. We'll play the format and we'll get through as many as we can until we finish the stream today. So put me on the bottom so I can get in next time. Yes, I will add you, Mega Magic Carp. And Shadows of Change. Standard, and we're gonna get the first one going. Can you play as well? Yeah, send me arena info, Wobraiders. And we'll just get through as many as possible. So Gamer Van, I know you're here. Gamer Van, I am going to send you a challenge, and we're gonna get in our first viewer battle. Our first viewer battle, Game Vanner rather, playing some Game Vanner, you're already on here. All right, playing some Brawl. So let's see. Best of one, blah blah blah. How do I get to Brawl? Friendly Brawl. All right, and then we're gonna play standard Brawl. Let's play the Momir and Brawl deck. All right, Game Banner. Challenge incoming. Mano VHS, adding you to the list. China Duncan. What format would you like to be added for, China Duncan? Did I get Shadows of? Oh man, there's so many people. So many people want to battle. All right, Shadows of Change. Gotcha. For standard, twice. Geomancer for Pioneer. I will say, like, we'll get through as many as we can. The other upside is if we don't get to your name on the list and you're on the list, it will give you precedent next time we do a viewer battle. So if you don't got to today and you're on the list, next time, be like, hey, I was on the list last time. I didn't get to play, and I will make sure you get to play. That is how we do it. So, all right, here we go. First match, Gamer Van. Let's do some viewer battling. Historic. All right, let's see. All right, and then I'm probably, once the game starts here, I might have to pause adding people to the list as we play the game. So I got Trumbler, I got Warm Braider. All right, added to the list. Let's go. This hand, I think we mulligan this. It's just way too expensive. All right. I mean, this is also pretty expensive, but slightly better, I think. Let's Arid Mesa. Arid Mesa, crack Arid Mesa. I think we just grab a Stomping Grounds. And then Nicole Bolas. God, oh no, it's Nicole Bolas. Here, I'll hit you with my one emote. Grab a leg, Fleem. Grab a leg. Let's play a mountain. Get down the artist talent. Do a little looting. I want to say I really don't play DH, but I watch all the Commander Clash videos because they're very entertaining. Also, why do you ever believe what Krim says? That is a very good and very fair question. Also, I don't know how many of you, Davriel, how many of you were watching like the earliest seasons of Commander Clash? We got any OGs in here that were watching like, how many of you watched the Commander Clash with Jake? That would be like the first 2 seasons, I think. Maybe the first season. Like, we're talking 10 years ago now. I don't know how many of you actually... Creatures you don't control get +1/+1. Spells you cast blacklist to cast? That's kind of busted. Yeah, the funny thing, the one thing I remember with Jake, because someone brought up, why would you ever believe Krim? The thing I remember most from Jake is that Jake would just straight up lie to your face. He would just straight up, he would just tell you he'd do one thing, and then he'd do the other thing, and then you'd call him out on it, and he'd be like, I lied. I'd never seen anything like it. I don't think I've ever played with another Commander player who didn't, there was no pretense, there was no politics, it was just like, yeah, I lied. Like, all right, well, fair enough. Also the saltiness. I trophied for the first time ever in a standard metagame challenge with your Alienware random encounter deck. Hey! I love that deck. It's so fun. Hey, congratulations, Jojomancer. That is awesome. I always love to hear people doing well with spicy decks. Well, I think we got to try to kill this Davriel. They're going to ramp into this Nicole Bolas, which isn't great. Ooh, okay. Well, let's Invasion of Zendikar. Loot away this bootlegger stash. Star of Extinction is actually kind of huge. That is actually kind of huge. Star of Extinction is the way we can kill Nicole Bolas. Hey, what's up, Jaguar? How are you? Hey, this is our first match, so we'll see. Usually when we do viewer battles, it's kind of close. It's usually kind of close. Y'all put up a good fight. To be fair, I really watch Commander videos. Generally, I've been around since Amacat. I know you've been around. You've been around since the beginning. No, not very close to the beginning, Mega Magic Carp. What does this do? Exiles cards. Exiles cards from hand. 7 damage to opponent. Yeah, I guess we just... Man, I'm tempted to play this, but why are they passing? Why are they not playing Nicole Bolas? It's so sus. Yeah, let's just play Solemn. I don't know what they're up to over there. Something suspicious though, because why are you not playing your Planeswalker when you can? And then I guess we might as well level up this artist talent for no reason. Let's take a island. Level up the artist talent. All right. I don't know why they're not casting like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They definitely have the mana, right? They have all the... Oh, wait, they didn't have red. Oh, the Verge wasn't turned on. I see. Well, that explains it. All right, Nicole Bolas. Into Harmonize. Into draw a bunch of cards. Into Rakdos Signet. And kills the Solemn. Well, I mean, the Star of Extinction's nice here. The Star of Extinction is nice. That at least slows things down a little bit. Our opponent is going to be able to recast a Nicole Bolas, probably. Let's Star of Extinction. Blow up the Ancient Tomb. Loot away the Cursed Recording. Ooh, double vision. Okay.
value my solitude anyway.
Play the land, and let's just pass. This is a villainous wealth deck, I think. Is it all right to bring out the Jag? Oh, I would prefer to see the Jag, honestly. You can play whatever you want to, but the reason I love doing viewer battles is to see everyone's janky brews. So I would love to see the Jag. Y'all should dabble into CDH a little more. It's cool to see people evolve from casual to CDH. I think the goal for this coming season, which we're just about to start, is to at least do 2 CDH episodes. I think one thing I really want to do that we haven't done before is a no banless CDH game, which I think could be pretty wild. What do we do about Nikki B? Well, let's play Perilous Vault. Loot away the mountain. Play the land. Yeah, I mean... yeah, I guess we just do it. Out of here. Not land permanence. Alright. I mean, we dealt with the Nicole Bolas for now. About it. Draws. And... command. Another one. Oh man, I forgot about the Evolutionary Leap deck. Man, that deck was so fun. The first deck I tried was Evolutionary Leap from Origins block. Huh? Oh no. Oh no. Oh, we're in a rough spot. We're in a rough spot. Opponent double heists us. We'll take the Hedge Mage, do a little surveilling. Wait, how does this work? Exile the card from the hand, so we can exile a land. All right, we'll keep the Windfall. We'll get rid of an island. Untap.
No weakness I cannot exploit.
Oh, it doesn't even work. That's worse than I thought. Well, all right. Virtue, go. I actually kind of... Heist is very powerful. I actually kind of like Heist too. I think it's... I remember when it first came out, I think it was a bit good for 60 card formats, but... I'm more annoyed by the annoying alchemy stuff than the annoying theft stuff. Oh no. All right, let's... so we can get a land back to our hand. So we can Virtue. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Virtue. Get back a land. How close is this to killing us? Getting there. Play the snow-covered mountain. Pass the turn. We need to find an answer to this Nicole Bolas, and we need to find it soon. Well, that's Unexpected Windfall. Discard the polluted Delta. No, don't. Oh, no. Not looking good. Not looking good, chat. Not looking good.
My intellect is without limit.
Oh, opponent. This is a straight up theft deck. All right, save us, Brainstorm. We need to find something really good here. Those are not really good cards. Put them to the bottom. We're gonna lose to this Nicole Bolas. It's happening. Yeah, I guess we just ramp. Oh no. The viewers are gonna be out to the lead. Yeah, I mean, it's all for fun, Thornblood. It's all for fun. So please watch the stream. I mean, try not to like go crazy taking advantage of it, but even if you do, oh, this is a beatdown. I feel like I'm getting crimmed. Any recommendations for how to bring Bringers in Historic? Without Morify, your old Modern deck doesn't work. Not really. I haven't thought much about Bringers in Historic yet. They're kind of tricky to build around. Stone Rain for the 40th month. Woohoo to you. Welcome back to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super here for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I mean, this is desperation. Full-on desperation. Not what we want to be doing with 3 steps ahead. Wow. All right. Well, score 1 for the viewers. Score 1 for the viewers. Yep. Good game. Good game. Good game. Well, all right. Viewers off to an early lead. Wait, they killed their own Gonti too. Whew. Well, Gamerman. That deck looked really sweet. That looked like a very good brawl deck. Do the bringers work the way I think with Morophon? Yes, I believe they do. All right, score 1 for the viewers. So who do we have? All right. If you are one of these people, so Looney, Air Double, Badger, Third World Jesus, Jaguar, Immaculatus. If you are here, let me know, because you were the people that signed up ahead of time. If not, we're gonna start working through this list if none of you speak up, because I know that y'all are here because you signed up today. So that would be Thornblood. What format? Oh, okay, Immaculatus. All right, Immaculatus. Let's do it. I'm gonna send you a challenge. Let me add you as a friend. I punted early, needed black. Yeah, I was very afraid for Nicole. I was like, why are you not casting in Nicole Bolas? I'm so confused. And then I realized that the mana wasn't working. But yeah, it got me too. All right, friend request has been sent. Immaculatus. Your standard brawl. All right. Stone Rain, handing out the gift sub to Thornblood. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big scoops here for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. So yeah, let's see. Immaculatus. All right. It is time for some standarding. So for standard, so one of the things for standard, I'm also trying some viewer decks that people sent me. People not playing today, but people have sent me to try for standard. So we're gonna try this Kellen Joins Up deck. And wait, why is the only option cancel? Ah, there we go. All right, here we go. I was not expecting the Star Extinction. I'm undefeated against you. Have you really beat me every time? Have we played Brawl every time, Gamer Van? I can't remember all the formats that we've played. Ooh. Oh, we have the Kellen Joins Up. This hand is so expensive. Ooh, I think we mulligan. Okay, this I guess is fine-ish. Let's put the Spell Pierce to the bottom. So if you want to get added to the queue on Bafo, I haven't figured out a way to do it automatically. I'm sure that people way better than me at this probably have a way to do it automatically. But if you'd like to be added, just send me your arena info and what format you want to play, and I'll add you to the list. 60? Wait, you've made 69 decks this month? I don't think I've made 69 decks this month. And it's what I do all day, every day. That is incredibly impressive. Get down the Bramble Familiar. Let's see what Immaculatus is up to. Charming Scoundrel, okay. I was thinking it might just be mono red, but Charming Scoundrel's not a normal mono red. So it might be a spicy mono red. Oh, we didn't draw land. Kellen Joins Up would be sweet if we could cast it. Do we just play this Recruiter? What does this do? Ooh, oh, we don't have blue. Oh, we need blue mana. This mana. All right, I guess we just play a Recruiter and get in there, because what else are we doing with our lives? Hit you down to 17. Oh, about it. Hey, welcome, Joe Pro. Welcome to the Twitch stream. Opponent hits us. Ooh, that's oh, still not blue mana. We're getting verged. What is, whenever you cast a spell in mana value 5 or greater, put a counter on it. I really want to draw a card. We need mana for this. And this. Well, I mean, get in hitch, I guess. Grabby. Oh, it's Grabby Giant. It's our buddy Grabby. Hammox has some sort of OBSQ list that tracks it. Oh, man, that would be so awesome. Opponent sees the spoils. If I send you my arena name, can you send me a friend request? Once we get to it. Yes, I can. Opponent's gonna. This has to be a treasure deck. Oh. So this is a deck that a viewer sent in that I think is a neat idea. This like weird Kellen joins up adventure like synergy. I don't even want to say combo. It's like it's this weird Kellen joins up deck. This is the first game I've played with it. My initial impression is the mana is kind of clunky. Found it. But it's only one game, so found it. What are we spinning to win into? Geological Appraiser and a Firebraid Schemes. Okay. Found it. Going to Impulse Draw. Land and Boiler. Oh, Boiler Biggles. We're going to get Boiler Biggled. Litter just explained how to get in the queue, and I just wasn't paying attention. I assume you can send a Twitch message, put it in the chat. Either way, Chaos. Get me your arena info, and I'll get you on the list. Opponent's pass. Come on, blue mana. Oh, boy. Okay. Pass the turn. All right, I got you. I got you on. I'm adding you. I'm adding you as we speak to the list. Seize the spoils. Man, opponent. So what is the purpose of our opponent's deck? Is it just like, what is the payoff for the treasures, I guess? Oh. Tanic. Okay. That's really scary. Opponent. Oh, Magic Gods. Can we get a land, please? Oh, no, but we can get Lost to Tanic. So at least we don't immediately die. Pass the turret, man. We are making this look super difficult. This deck is not making it look easy. And there's the Boiler Biggles that we knew was coming. Yeah, gonna kill the Bramble Familiar. That makes some sense. Well, we are kind of to the draw land or lose stage now because that's Boiler Biggles. Well, initial impression is this deck is not good at casting spells. Tanic's a cool card. I feel like Tanic could see play. Hey, you don't have to play to hang out for sure. I'm glad to have you, Zine. I'm glad that people can. Oh, that's what it is. It's a Clive deck. I got you. I got you, Chaos. I've added you to the list. I think we might be going down 0-2. That means I really got to win the next one because I can't let the viewers win. Can't let the viewers win. Where's our record text? I'm just gonna put that in there now because there's no. Oh, it's a land. Does it make blue mana? No. Yeah, I mean this is actually all we can do is play Tempest Art. This is actually just straight up game. Tempest Art has a Boiler Biggles. That's 12. Good game, Immaculatus. Oh, good game. Well, yeah, this deck did not really cast any spells this game. Good game, Immaculatus. We'll have to try this one again next time we play Standard. I don't know. This is a deck someone sent me. I hadn't tried any games with it. Let me look at the mana base real quick before we do the next match because I'm actually curious if that was just bad running or if the mana base is actually super sus. 22 lands, 6 base. Yeah, I would say the mana base is pretty sus. Or like maybe budget. It might be a budget mana base. We got some of the tap lands, only one starting town. It is 4 colors. So I think this deck's probably going to have some mana issues. I kind of want to see it pop off though. All right. Next up. Anyone from the top of the list here. Lunny, Airdouble, Badger, Third World Jesus, Jaguar. Speak or forever hold your peace, because then we're gonna move down to the lower part of the list here. Thornblood, I think you're next. Yeah, one thing I've learned over the last couple of years is my decks were a little bit light on land. So I've been intentionally trying to play one or two more lands. I talked to a pro player one time. First time we had met in person, and he said something to the extent of, "Hey, I like a lot of your decks, but they're all one land light." And I thought about it. I was like, you know what? I think you're actually correct. I think you actually might be right that all my decks are one land light. All right. Well, Thornblood, are you here, Thornblood? I'm not seeing the top of the list here, so Thornblood, are you ready? Yeah, I mean, if you want to send me decks, I will definitely consider playing them. I'm not going to promise I'm going to play every deck. It would depend on what the deck looks like, so. But yeah, if you have a deck list you want me to try, go for it. All right, Thornblood, are we already friends? No. All right. Thornblood, challenge or friend request being sent. I'm gonna try the same deck, I think. We gotta give it another shot. First time battling? Hey, excited to have a first time battler. You play 18 lands. What is your deck though? Calamido Requiem. How would a SaffronOlive taste? Oh, it tastes horrible. I actually hate olives. I think olives are one of the most disgusting. Oh, they're so bad. They made that dark ritual with the rat putting the olives on the pizza. It's so when it comes to, we haven't had a good food take in a minute. When it comes to pizza toppings, there is a very clear hierarchy of pizza toppings. At the top, it's obviously pepperoni, but yes, I can try again. Does that look correct, Thornblood? Thornblood 11032. It says it's been successfully sent. But when it comes to pizza, at the top, you have pepperoni, right? Very, very, very clearly the S tier topping. On the bottom, anchovies is in a tier all its own. Nothing can be as gross as an anchovy on a pizza. It is actually kind of mind-blowing how disgusting. I don't even know why anchovies exist. Like, I don't understand how the world evolved in a way to make them necessary. Like, how are they part of existence? I don't get it. I don't see the utility of anchovies existing. So, anchovies are the worst. But right behind anchovies, you have the unholy duo of pineapple and olives. Oh, man. They're not as immediately like, oh my god, I think I'm gonna puke as anchovies, but they're not that far above anchovies. Olives and pineapple. Although someone told me, I don't know if you've ever tried this. I'm always very critical of pineapple on pizza. Someone said that pineapple is actually very good if you replace the red sauce with barbecue sauce. And I was like, you know what? That might be true. I might be missing something with the pineapple thing. If you're willing to change up your sauces, let's see. Yeah, I see a request sent. You know what I'm gonna have to do? Is there a way? Do I have two? I wonder if I have too many friends. Is there a? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for people watching this, but I'm gonna have to unfriend. I'm just curious if the reason this isn't working is my friend list is too long. Yeah, I'm not sure. Are you having any luck, Thornblood? The only other thing I can try is sending a challenge, which usually works worse. But we can try it this way on the off chance that it does work. What do y'all think of the What do you think of the TMNT set as we wait for Thornblood? Oh, it's a 200. Okay, so I shouldn't be capped out then because I'm only at 92. So we should be good. As we wait for Thornblood to restart, what is the early vibes on Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? I don't think we haven't had a stream since they announced these cards. I'm curious what that was actually my first impression in Mega Magikarp as well, was I was expecting it to be way less magic-y than I thought. Like, when I heard Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, I was kind of like, eh. But then, like, if you look at the, just ignore that you know that it's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Don't you think this card could be in Kamigawa? Like, just forget the name. Forget the silly turtle head there. But, like, if they just took that card and put it on in Kamigawa Neon Dynasty, I would believe that there was like this rat ninja in a futuristic looking city. Like that actually seems like it could be an in-universe card. On the other hand, then you have like what about the pizza lads? I feel like these pizza lads are so divisive. I've seen some people for Richard, these are his like they make me want to quit magic cards. Like everyone has a line, right? They have a line. What is your line, chat? Or do you not have one? I don't think Krim has a line. I'm not sure that there's anything that they could print that Krim would be like, okay, that's just too much for me. I'm curious what the line is. 'Cause I know for Richard, the pizza lands really rubbed him the wrong way. I think for me, there's two things. There's two things that I dread. That could happen with the universes beyond. That I don't know if they'd make me quit magic, but they would actually make me very uncomfortable. Your line is Dwight Schrute. One of those things is just like straight up like small child IP, like Blue's Clues or Dora the Explorer, or like something that is obviously made for like the 2 to 4 year old age group or something. And I know Magic is a kid's game. But that would be one of the things that I'd be like, come on, like, you know, most of the people playing this game are like 30 to 40 years old. Like, do we really need a Blue's Clues set? So that would be one that I would be like, oh. The other one is just straight up advertisements. Like, when it's like, we're doing Coca-Cola. And I know that all universes beyond are ads, but if it was just like, Coca, I don't know. I would, if I want an advertisement, I can get them for free in the shopping guide, right? I can clip coupons out of a newspaper if that exists anymore. Like, I don't need to pay money to buy an advertisement. Usually people are paying someone else to send the advertisements into my brain. I don't want to pay, $300 a booster box for what is literally an advertisement. So those are the two things that I think I dread the most. Are we having any luck, Thornblood? Give it another shot, Thornblood, and if it doesn't work, we will probably move on to someone else and give it another shot. Let me add it one more time, Thornblood. Let's see. So I see down at the bottom. Let's see. Oh my God, come on, Arena. Thornblood, hashtag 11032. Yeah, it seems right. I'll try sending it one more time. Oh, I see the Manarax. I'll look at it in a minute. I can try it one more time. I can try the direct challenge. If nothing pops up, Thornblood, sometimes Arena's just finicky and weird. Wait, 10 friends. That should be another friend, right? We were at 9 before. Did it actually happen? Did it work? Hey, all right, we did it. All right, Thornblood. Let's do it. So challenge. First, I'm playing the same deck. Let's run it back. I'm gonna play the same deck. The friends list includes outgoing requests that are still pending, just as another thing. Oh, that's good to know. Just send me your arena info and I'll add you to the list. Oh, whoa, standard. I had it written down raw. Standard brawl. All right, let me send it one more time. Standard brawl. See, I had it written down. I had it written down as actual standard. Wait, where did? Oh, there's Stormblood. All right, standard brawl. That's probably why it wasn't working. Friendly brawl. I'm gonna play this. I don't have standard brawl decks I built myself, so I'm gonna play this the station spacecraft deck that I found on the internet. I do not. That's one format I don't actually build decks for. So I just looked up some other people's decks and snagged one. Yeah, there's some amount of delay in Twitch that's unavoidable. It's not set on a delay, but there's like some amount of lag that just is built into the... What is... Oh, it's a spider. Who is this? Serena. I don't even know who Serena is. This hand... we got an Arcane Signet. And a Glarb. Sure, let's try it. Let's try it. We got to get on the board. We've been losing too much. The Saramia. Well, let's play a Surveil Land. What does this do? During your turn, it has flying. When it enters, oh, tutor and order equipment. Okay. Oh no, are we getting Hair Apparented? We're getting Hair Apparented. Oh, I don't know. I don't know how this is gonna go. This might be bad. This might be bad. How are you doing, viewer battles? If you'd like to get on the list, we have a list that's going. Some people signed up ahead of time, but we've just been adding people as we go, and we're going to get through as many as we can in the next 2.5 hours, whatever. Aw. That's a lot of Hair Appearance. I guess Glarb is fine. Let's play Glarb. Glarb's a blocker, at least. Play the Hedge Maze. Do we need a big life flinker? We probably need lands more. Let's go graveyard. I think we'd oh, Parination. Okay. Standard was one of my favorites. All right, here comes Serena. What are we to... Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, I know. I know how this goes. I built a non-brawl deck around this. I know how this goes. Oh, it's not good. Oh, we need to find a Wrath. We can't drop to 0-3. Well, I guess we got to play this to see if we can hit a land. Play the land tapped. That's not a Wrath. All right. Pump it. Pass the turn. Wow. Holy raid. MBT Yu-Gi-Oh! Rating with 700. Welcome. We're doing some viewer battles here on Magic Arena. Welcome everyone. Thank you for the huge reg. Fraud Dust, Bacon Master, Bad Coffee, Evan. Hello everyone. Hello. Welcome to the stream. We're doing viewer battles today. You've come in. We're playing against viewers. So hello everyone. Welcome Raiders. Thank you so much, Yu-Gi-Oh! Well, we're about to drop to 0-3 against the viewers here because... Wait, can you not make a token? Do you not have a Hair Apparent? Oh, they don't have a Hair Apparent. Okay, we're alive. We are alive. Oh, I guess we need to keep a land. Oh, do we need red mana? Not really. All right, we'll keep the Verge. Leyline of the Guild pack, eh? I mean, we can try to just Roxanne the Hair Apparent. I guess that's the one that's wearing the Moonlit Meditation. We have to do that, right? We can't just let him do it. I feel bad. I'm sorry, Thornblood, but I gotta try to kill it. I'm sure you might have a protection spell, but I gotta attempt. I gotta attempt to kill the Hair Apparent. Yeah. I had a feeling. Had a bit of a feeling. All right. Well, let's pass the turn. All right, Snout. I'm adding you. I'm adding you to the list. Yeah. So this stream, if you're one of the raiders, this stream's a little bit different than normal. Normally we're just playing the arena ladder, but this is kind of community day where we're playing against the viewers to. Yeah, I guess that's fine. It's possible we should have attacked with that. We can't kill the heir apparent though anyway, because it has hexproof. But we probably should have attacked with a Roxanne. Oh, they do have it. All right, we need a Wrath, and we need the Wrath like now, because this is going to be a lot of bunnies. All right, heir apparent, instead of making tokens, makes more heir apparents. They're going to make the bunnies. Oh, man. Anger of the gods. Anger of the gods. That's not even fire magic. We need something. Come on, Glarb. Glarbus into a sweeper here. Alicia's not a sweeper. Mill. Rakdos the muscle. Huh. Do we survive the turn? 8? Oh, man. Not necessarily. I mean, we can Parination. This can answer, I guess, the heir apparent temporarily. All right, let's Glarb. See if we can mill something we can reanimate. Not really. All right. Play the Portico. Mill the card draw. Play Assimilation Aegeus. Finally get rid of the heir apparent, but it might be a little bit too late. And then Winter, I guess. And sure grow Winter. I think we sort of survive. I love the Amulet Titan video. Hey, thank you. I'm glad you liked it. I love making those history videos. They're some of my favorite videos to make, so it always... It never ends. It never ends. There's some of my favorite videos to make. So many heir apparents. So I'm glad people watch them, because if people watch them, then I get to keep making them. So I thank you so much, Effectia. Badger, you were on the list, but I don't have your arena info, so I still need your arena info. Oh, we're gonna block. We're going to block. Okay, so we have one turn to find a Wrath. I think we drop to 6. I think we start by yeah. Let's Glarb first. All right, not a Wrath. We draw 2 with Winter. Oh. Okay, draw 2 with Winter. Oh, 2 lands. Helga on top. Well, okay. So we draw the Helga. We can play the land. Ooh, another land. Okay, so does Parination do anything? Rakdos. Not really. Alicia, no. Lifelink, not enough. Well, let's see if we can tutor up. I can't think of a legend that saves us here, though. The Saramea. Do any of these legends wrath the board? Looks like the... Oh, this one does, but we can't cast it. I guess it doesn't even wrath the board. Well, okay, Parination. I'm pretty sure this is not anywhere near enough. Get back a Lenda. So we can gain 4, but we still just die? Actually, we gain more than 4. Does it have Vigilance? No. So we gain 6. Other tap legends have Indestructible. Yeah, I think we're just dead, right? So we gain 6, we go to 12. Oh, that's 40. Yeah, that's 40. That's 40 bunnies. Yes. Oh, Thornblood. Good game. Good game, Thornblood. And, oh boy, I'm going to have to start winning. The viewers are up 3-0 so far. Impressive start for the viewers. Good game, Thornblood. That deck looks super sweet. Can you do a deck on the decks that won the World Tour? That'd be a neat video. That's actually a cool idea for a video. I will try to look into that. Does the deck even have a Wrath? That's a good question. I don't play Standard Brawl, so I actually just snagged this deck off of the internet because it's the one format that I don't play. So maybe there was no Wrath in there. All right, who do we got next? Temzi, are you here, Temzi? Also, Badger, I don't know if you sent this and I missed it, but if you send me arena info, it'll make it way easier for me to actually add you. The viewers are winning. The viewers are winning. Yeah, the chat's off to a start. Hey, no, the emo span's fine. Tuka buddy. All right, Tuka, Temzi, standard time. I'm gonna try that deck one more time, and if it falls apart, then we're gonna switch to not playing this deck anymore. But I kind of want to see it pop off, this Kellen joins up deck. But if we lose again, I'm gonna have to go to we're gonna play mono red. VV, I'm gonna break out VV Cauldron. I'm gonna have to break out VV Cauldron until I get the record back up. I'm just saying. Oh, we're friends. What format do you want to play then, Badger? Seth would love a video where you cover Magic's most broken cards. Ooh. Have I done the most broken card from every year of Magic? I don't think I have. I honestly don't think I have. Huh. I don't think I've done that one. Okay. I will definitely add that to the list, because I don't think I've done that one. What else would be on the list? What would you think what are the actual most broken cards? If you're going really deep, like, obviously, like, Contract from blowing the anti cards, some of those are ridiculously overpowered. So that's the upside of doing it from every year that I found, Halion. If you just do, like, the most broken cards in Magic, you probably would end up with a list that's, like, a bunch of Power 9, Soul Ring, blah, blah, blah. Like, not a very diverse list. But if you actually do, like, the best of from every year of Magic, then it kind of forces a little bit more diversity in there. Because in, whatever, like, 2003 was mirrored in block. Like, it's probably Skull Clamp. Even though Skull Clamp might not be the most broken card on the list of the most broken cards in the actual history of the game, it probably is the most broken card from 2003. So that's kind of, artifact lands. Oh, you know what actually might be a fun way to do these videos that I've never done? One thing that I've seen other people do is do streams and use them more for YouTube content. So one thing I hate, and I won't do, is just, like, do streams for gameplay and then throw that up on YouTube as, like, a gameplay video, because I think it's very bad for gameplay. But one way I think this stream would be really fun for content would be like, all right, we're going to do the most broken cards from every year of Magic. We get together and do a stream that is kind of us just talking through that, right? Like, 2003, here's the sets. What do you think the most broken card is? Is it Skull Clamp? Is it the artifact lands? And then based on our conversations, I put that all together and then make the actual video out of it. So maybe I'll try that at some point, because that would actually be kind of a fun way to do it, is to do a little crowdsourcing and, like, a stream where we kind of discuss it, because y'all have ideas. I, off the top of my head, did not think artifact lands. I immediately thought, oh, it's got to be Skull Clamp. But now I'm thinking about it, I'm like, oh, actually maybe it is the artifact lands. I think there is actually a case to be made that the artifact lands are more broken than Skull Clamp. Underworld Beach probably be on there. Yeah, the more recent years get really hard for another reason. Like, in the early years, it's actually kind of easy, I think, because a lot of times you'll have some card, like, that's just so broken, it's obviously the choice. But once you get to the more recent years, there's so much power creep. How do you put Omnath up against Oko, up against Field of the Dead or whatever? You end up with, like, a bunch of just, like, super busted cards. Yeah, like, from Urza Saga, I guess Urza Saga is actually kind of tough too, but Tolarian Academy probably wins over Memory Jar, and the other Windfall, the other bannable stuff from that era. But I think that's actually the hardest part of doing the modern sets. So there's just so many power creep cards. What would the pick be for ooh, Channel's a good one. Luris, yeah, Luris definitely be on there. Oko Field Omnath. I mean, I think Oko's got to be overall. I guess Omnath is so busted. I feel like Omnath versus Field is actually close. I think it would be Oko. What would your pick be for this year? like 2025, what is your current pick in 2025 for the most busted card of 2025? Vivi? Is it just clear Vivi? Is Cutter in the conversation? Like, Cutter had to get banned. It's still showing up in like Modern and in Pioneer and so forth. Like, is there any thought that it could be Cutter? It's just straight up Vivi. I actually think if you look at, it's so tough. I would say in 60 card formats, I actually think there's an argument that Cutter's stronger. But I think that Vivi has had more of an impact on Commander. So if we're adding Commander in there too, which I think you have to if you're just talking about the strongest card overall, Commander is the most popular format right now. But I think if you look at impact on like Pioneer and Modern, Vivi hasn't really done much. Like, it's a really good standard card, and it's a really good combo piece with Soul Cauldron, and it's kind of busted in Commander, but it hasn't really taken off in Modern or in Pioneer to a huge extent. Phenomena. Oh, Peter Parker's camera. The Phenomena recorder. Phenomena. Bum ba da bum ba. Phenomena. Bum ba da bum. Phenomena. Bum ba da bum bum ba da. Ba da 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 bum bum ba dum. Phenomena. What is the argument for VV even? Cutter is playable up to Legacy. VV struggles to appear in Pioneer. I think the argument would just be based on standard. It is a better card, right? A better card in standard and more impactful in Commander. Like, I think that would be. What is okay? Sure, Legion Extruder, copy Legion Extruder. I think that would be, it would basically be a standard and Commander argument, because I think in Eternal there's no real argument there. That is true. Standard is the weakest of the formats. I think Commander, it's one of the hardest parts of making videos like that is how much do you weigh Commander, because Commander is at its heart a casual format, but it's also the most played format. Like, does being really good in Commander, how much does that weigh into the best card of the year? Like, is it the best Commander card of the year, really? Like, when you think about it, is that what it comes down to? Or is it a little more complicated than that opponent? Getting in. Yeah, we're gonna go, this deck. So I will say this deck just seems very bad. Actually, that's a little bit too harsh. I feel like the deck needs work. But this is the second game we've played where we just like have not cast spells and died. Like, it's felt pretty rough. So I think we're gonna cross this deck off the list. Also, even CDH wise, I don't think VV's doing much. Cutter doesn't do anything in Commander. Yeah, I mean, how much does... So we can play the... Yeah, this isn't going to save us, though, right? Because I get to do the thing again. So we can play the Grappler. Copy our next spell. Kill 2 of those. But then our opponent can just make another one. They can't copy it. I think we're actually dead, though. Opponent sacks it. We get a copy. And, yeah. Good game, Temsy. Good game. Oh. All right. Not good. 0-4. Okay, we're not playing that deck anymore. I can't. Y'all are running away with this, and I can't let you run away with it. We gotta put up a fight. I am the streamer after all. We can't lose all the games. Oh, a good game. Is stock up the... Oh, you know what else would be interesting? You know what I kind of want to do? Is I kind of want to do the best, like, maybe common or uncommon from every year. I think that would actually be interesting. I think that would actually be interesting. Historic Brawl. All right, Badger, I will send you a challenge. You were on the early list, so you do get to jump. Let's see. Friendly Brawl. All right, I'm gonna break out Plagon because I know Plagon's good. I'm sorry. We need to win at least one. Good game, Tuca buddy. Yeah, I'm gonna cross that deck off the list because it just is not actually. it's a fun idea. It's gonna take some brewing, I think, to actually get it to a point where it's actually functional. I'd be curious what the best like common or uncommon is from every. What's the strongest dragon? Ooh. What is the strongest dragon? Strongest dragon in all of Magic. I mean, it gotta be Shivan Dragon, right? Yeah, that's something we're gonna start doing more of, I think, on the Goldfish Cast. The Goldfish Cast has been just all news, right? Where every episode is just the news of the week. But I think something we're gonna start doing more is like special episodes like that on weeks where there isn't any huge amount of news, and do like a tier list or a ranking of something. So I think that'll be fun. Goldspan's very good. Thundermaw for you old timers out there. That's not even that old. Thundermaw was the dragon of like the mid 2010s, early 2010s. That card was a house. It was so good. I love that era of Magic. That was maybe I think that's still my favorite era of Magic. Is just like 2010 to like 2015. I'm sure a lot of it's nostalgia. Oh, Bogart and Hellkite? Dragonstorm. Is this a mill deck? Are you milling me? Oh, I want to draw cards. All right, let's get down some ramp. Let's get down the Celestis. Ooh, Skithiryx. I don't think Skithiryx is a cool dragon. It might be one of the coolest dragons, but I don't think it's actually one of the strongest. Is there any? What about like Terror of the Peaks? How about just straight up commander cards? Like, does Miram or Ur-Dragon, should they get a shout out because they're just so busted in commander? Huh. When a lure goif is put in your graveyard from any yeah, Mesmericorp kind of insane with Disa, isn't it? if you mill a lure goif, you just get to put it into play. That's not bad. Well, I guess we start blowing things up. Let's Cavalier of Dawn. Get rid of this Mesmericorp because we can't have that happening. Pass the turn. Oh, Ancient. Yeah, I forgot about the Ancient Dragons. Ancient Copper Dragon. That whole cycle's actually, well, not all of them. Most of them are very good. Ancient Copper Dragon's busted. The card draw one's kind of busted. The black one's kind of meh. The green one's kind of meh. The white one's pretty good. I mean, even the bad ones are pretty good. What about zombies? Best zombie ever. Something else I want to do sometime. This might be on the Commander Clash podcast, but I think it'd be fun to do like oh, I forgot. Wait, is Murktide's a dragon? Wait, is Murktide a dragon? It is, isn't it? Oh, Murktide also. I mean, I think it's fallen off recently. It is a dragon. That is a very good dragon. Something I want to do sometime is like a tribe bracket or something. I'm curious if you took like all the most popular tribes and tried to rank them against each other, what you would end up with as like the #1 tribe in the history of Magic. I think that'd be interesting. Let's just Elite Guard Mage. See if we can draw land. Okay, draw land, play a land, stay on defense, pass the turn. I feel like, ooh, Restless Dead. I thought that card was going to be so good. Gravecrawler's good. Yeah, when it comes to tribes, like the iconic ones are obviously good. The elves, zombies. I feel like you almost gotta exclude humans because humans like shouldn't exist. Humans shouldn't exist, he said. Humans shouldn't have as much. They messed up with humans. I don't think that humans should actually be a supported creature type in Magic. I think it was a mistake. And I know Wizards is like, people like to see themselves on the cards or whatever, which I guess that can be true in some situations. I don't think that humans should be a supported tribe because it's just like the default creature type for so many things. So I think humans can exist in Magic, but I don't think there should be tribal synergies for humans. I don't think there should be cards that reward you for playing humans. I think they should, but we're past that point now. Well, okay, they have the Disa. Let's play a Dower Port. And I think it's Plague time. Starfish. Do a little starfish and draw us a few magic cards, perhaps like 4-ish. And play the land. I guess we'll play the Guide of Souls. A Plagun's so insane. This card's so good. It's so good. What is my favorite creature type? Minotaurs. I mean, they're led by Saffron. How can I not choose Minotaurs? Are you looking forward to the pizza lands? For your Bradley Walsh eating a sandwich in the garage deck? Yes. They are so perfect for that deck. Because the whole point of that deck is just to like embrace some of the aspects of Universes Beyond that I find the most cringy, which is people just doing normal everyday activities. And I think the pizza lands are like literally perfect for that deck. They're so perfect. I had a friend that had an actual didgeridoo. They actually like, I love music and I love music that sounds like noise. Didgeridoos are kind of annoying though, honestly. Or maybe it was just my friend that also is, now that I think about it, that also is possible. Do you think a Biotech Specialist will ever make it in the standard metagame? I think it's got a shot. I think so much of what's going on in standard is just on hold right now. Everything in standard's on hold. We're probably gonna, oh man, we're just gonna keep playing things. I'm a little worried that they just tutor up like a Crater Hoof and we die, which would be very sad. Oh, that would be very sad. Is that gonna happen? I hope not. Let's play a Teleportation Circle. I guess we can use Teleportation Circle to blow up the Fauna Shaman so they can't tutor, maybe. No attacks. Teleportation Circle, blink the Cavalier. Get it back, and I think we just killed the Fauna Shaman, because I really just do not want them tutoring up a Crater Hoof and killing us this turn. If we survive one more turn, our value is gonna become overwhelming here. Do you think you will win a game today? Nah, probably not. Wasn't planning to. I mean, I think so. I think so. Hopefully. Swamp Pizza. I mean, it can't be any worse than Anchovy Pizza. I would honestly, if you gave me the choice of whatever Swamp Pizza is versus Anchovy Pizza, I'm like 95% sure I would snap off the Swamp Pizza. Not even thinking about what actually was in it and just go for it, because boy, you can't get worse than anchovies. You really can't. Let's discard this Militia Bugle. Ooh, Battle with the Bywater. Destroy all creatures with power 3 or greater. That is kind of good here, isn't it? Actually, I mean, let's do the Plagon thing. The power of Plagon. Let's do a little blinking of Plagon. Just a smidge. We would not like to put it in the command zone. We'd like it to come back into play on our end step and draw us a ton of cards. And then, yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. I think this is safest. Blow up most of our opponent's board. Make a bunch of food. We can get back High Alert or Profs. I guess we get High Alert. This actually lets us go a little bit aggro. Get back the High Alert, play the Island, play the High Alert, and all right, creatures deal damage equal to their toughness rather than their power, and I think we go aggro. We gotta get, yeah, we can get in there. Attack, attack, attack. Attack. Sure. Send you to the air. About it. They could have a Wrath in hand. That is possible. If they don't have a Wrath, they're going to be in trouble. Down to 15. The Decent deck looks sweet. Let's blink a Elite Guard Mage because we need to draw even more cards. I don't know whether you can say, but did anyone in Goldfish Crew get invited to the Chaos Draft or every booster pack thing? Krim's been on it. So I know Krim's been on it. That is a cool series. I'm actually Limited is so tricky for content. It's so tricky because like the thing about Limited is people enjoy watching drafting, but then they don't usually enjoy the gameplay. Not most people. Some people love it, but like most people, the drafting's cool, the gameplay for Limited confusing because you got to know all the random commons and uncommons. If you're not like a big drafter, you don't know. But I feel like that show did a really good job of working around the limitations of Limited and ended up in a pretty good spot. All right, discard some cards. Pretty much comes down to this. Is there a Wrath from Badger? That is the question. If so, we got a game. If not, I think the Starfish is going to get it done. Get us on the board finally against you pesky viewers. To when is the stream, and is there a possibility there will be reruns of people already played? So Zornblood, the list is long enough that I'd be shocked if we got back to playing second matches against people because we got a lot of names on the list still. Stream goes till around 2 Eastern, about an hour and 45 minutes from now ish, give or take. Sir Conrad, okay. But next time we do a viewer battle stream, always welcome to play again. And it's something I want to try. I've mentioned it before, and they've slowly been becoming more frequent. But I think, like, ideally, I want to try to do a viewer battle stream. At one point, I was thinking every set, but that's just way too much now that we have 7 sets a year. But, like, every 3 months or so. It's been, like, every 6 months. But I want to get it closer to every 3 months. So hopefully we have more opportunities to do this. If you were building a cube, which card would be the first you added? I mean, it's got to be Panharmonicon. It's got to be. I don't even have a choice. It's got to be Panharmonicon. Thrabes, eh? All right. How do we just win right now? I guess we just attack with everything. Well, okay. Actually, we can give something else flying. Let's play a Thrabes first. Gain some life. Mag some bodies. And play a Yarion. Blink the Thrabes. And now we will do a little attacking. Play the land, go to combat. And here we come, Badger. Flag God. Guard Mage. You and you. And you and you and you. And sure. We'll send Saradoc to the air. And this should be it, right? I think. We can also pump Saradoc and give it lifelink. All right, tap. And did we get on the board? Did we finally get one? Oh, good game, Badger. Good game. Wow. The Disa deck looks sweet. Disa's such a cool card. I will say, one of my favorite things they've done with design recently is cards that make other cards. I think are so cool. Like, I'm curious what you all think of that. Do you like making a Tarmogoyf token? I've seen some people not like that. I've seen some people be very critical of Disa making a Tarmogoyf token. I actually think that it's actually super cool. I really love it is a way to make old cards more relevant. Like, Tarmogoyf might not be good enough on its own anymore, but another thing that makes a Tarmogoyf, or like, could you imagine like, boy, with the way power creep is going, we might actually get there. But could you imagine like a 3 mana sorcery or something that would just like make 2 Tarmogoyf tokens. Wouldn't that be so cool? I feel like there's more, and this is actually, I know people don't like alchemy. I actually think that alchemy is partly responsible for this. I think alchemy is sort of the testing grounds for some of that stuff. And I think it has helped lead to some cool designs. But all right, we finally got a win. We finally got a win thanks to the Starfish Plygon coming through. All right, who do we got next? Let's see. Dragon Master, Arsena, Jurgen, EX. Are any of you here? Or actually, Badger's out of the way. Also, of course, Jaguar, Third World Jesus, Air Double Looney. I haven't seen any of you, but you all signed up early, like before the stream started. So if any of you were here, definitely speak up. Dragon Master, all right, Dragon Master, let's do it. And Jurgen's here too? Okay. So, Jurgen, you will... yeah, Badger, you didn't draw any card draw that game. The deck looks sweet, though. I really liked it. Jaguar, you will most likely be the next game, but let's... what format are we playing, by the way, Jaguar? All right, Dragon Master. Friend request being sent. Yeah, what's your arena info, Swing? I don't know if are we already friends? Some people are already friends with from previous streams. Yeah, I don't see it. Missing an 8. Oh, there's an 8 at the end? Ha! Okay, that would explain why it wasn't working. Good catch. All right, let's try that. Let's try that again with an 8. All right, Dragon Master. Challenge sent. All right, I got you. I got you, real cheese. Shadow is here. I got you. We're getting there. We're getting there. So Dragon Master, we're playing standard. I'm not playing that same standard deck. That deck was not getting it done. So let's see. What else do we got for standard? Oh, this deck's let's try the Seasonal Lost deck. I think this deck's really cool. I haven't done a video on it, but I think the deck is really cool. We're on the board, man, OVHS. We're on the board. Yeah, we don't really want that in hand. I mean, I guess it's actually fine. You know what? We'll keep this. We'll keep it. We got 2 graveyard fillers. Sorceress Schemes. Not really good until the late game, but token cards existed way before Alchemy, Skirk Ridge Exhumer, Festering Goblin, Future Sight. It just took us 15 more years to actually get it. I mean, that's part of the fun of Future Sight, right? Is it was supposed to be showing us things that they could theoretically do in the future. What do you think of Reality Fracture being like Future Sight 2.0? You think there's any chance that is real? Let's just take a Fabled Passage. Do you do rematches off stream? Would love to try again if you have the time. Sometimes, Badger. It's just a matter of finding the time mostly. But hopefully at some point we can get in another one. That is the one thing I feel bad about. The one downside of viewer battle streams is, especially since we just have a long list of people to get through, in one match with a 1-match sample size, like anyone's deck can perform horribly or perform wonderfully in one match. So I always feel bad when we end up with someone just like their deck doesn't really do the thing, but I guess it's magic. Have you built around cards like Up the Beanstalk or multiple variants of Corridor? We have multiple variants of Corridor. Wait. Corridor? I'm so who? Like, wait, Corridor? Isn't that like an old Commander card? I'm not sure what Corridor is. Well, let's start doing the thing. So this is like a turbo mill lands deck, I guess I would say. It's a nice till explorer deck. The goal is to hopefully mill our deck with Ice Till Explorer to let us win the game with Season of Loss, burning our opponent out of the game. That is the idea. So the Ice Till is huge. Now we get to start playing fetches, milling more lands, cracking our fetches, milling more cards. I'm not sure what our opponent's up to. Is it artifacts, apparently? Well, get down the Insidious Fungus. Pass the turn. Oh, whoa. Oh, I see. You just mean cards like Corridor. I see. You were using that as shorthand for, like, Diamond Weapon and all that stuff. Yeah, I mean, we've played... What was the deck? Like, the Golgari Graveyard deck. We played it for Budget Magic, right? But we've played some decks. I guess this was one that ended up being like played it at Pro Tour later, Pro Tour Ether Drift. But we've played some decks like this. It was a while ago now, but like Up the Beanstalk, Huskbuster Swarm, Chitin Gravestalker, and you just try to chain things together. Really cool idea, and like pretty budget friendly, which is nice. Huh. Well, you know what's better than an Ice Till Explorer? 2 Ice Till Explorers. We are going to mill our deck very quickly now. Mill, crack the Fabled Passage. Hopefully we're not out of basics yet. 1 left. All right, grab the Swamp. Mill. Oh, we're gonna risk it. Come on, don't mill the basic. Don't mill the basic. Okay, didn't mill the basic. Well, let's get our last basic. Grab the Forest. Do a little milling. Insidious Fungus. And we can play 1 more land. Let's play the Conduit Pylons. And pass the turn. So how close are we to winning? How many creatures do we have in our graveyard? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we still need a few more creatures. Up the Brainstalk is kind of busted. Favorite cryptid? Probably... Oh, it's a weapons manufacturing deck. I've never actually thought about that before. What is the coolest cryptid? I mean, I've never been like a big Bigfoot person. Like, Bigfoot, it doesn't really interest me that much. Mothman? Is a Chupacabra a cryptid? Chupacabras are cool. Yeah, let's just sack this. We kind of want it in the graveyard. Giarmacello for the 35th month. Welcome back to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super here. Thank you. How are you, Seth? Fortunately, I can't watch today. Are you hyped for the TMNT? Yeah. I'm more hyped than I thought I would be. I'm still a little bit like, I'm not sure what the reaction's gonna be. I'm very curious to see how it actually goes. Oh, there's the season too. Well, let's see if we can get some more creatures in the graveyard. Let's Esper Origins. Do a little surveilling. Oh, does Dragon Master want more lands? Oh, mill the Molt Tender, mill the land. We're getting close. We're getting close for the season loss. 16 cards left in the deck. Disruptive Storm Brood. Well, let's play a land. Mill a couple of cards. Esper. I think we just set up to try to win next turn. Mill and mill. Get more creatures in the graveyard. Spin into Llanowar. Actually would rather have that in the graveyard. 10 cards left in the deck. Do we? Yeah, let's play the Llanowar, I guess. Play the Llanowar. Play the Verge. 6 cards left in the deck. And yeah, I mean, I guess we Stormbrood. Might as well get that Gear Drag out of here. How good do you think Super Shredder actually is? Like, how good do you think Super Shredder is? Yeah, I think we should be good, unless our opponent has a random mill spell. So the goal is actually to win with very close to 0 cards left in our library, or literally 0 cards left in our library. But the actual goal is to mill our entire deck and then win with the Season of Loss. So we're kind of doing what we sent out to do. There's a lot of cards that seem gross in Esper Pixie. The Ninja Turtle. The Ninjutsu Turtle, or Leonardo, whatever the white 4-drop one with Sneak is, that also seems very good in Pixie to me. It's been a while since you played with Living Conundrum. Any chance that could come back? Ooh, I kind of forgot about Living Conundrum. I think that's a possibility. All right, we have what, 6 cards? All right, so we play a land, mill and mill. There's not a target player draws a card effect in this format, right? I hope not. Wastewood Verge. Mill and mill. 2 cards left in the deck. There goes our diamond weapon. Wastewood Verge. Mill and mill. The deck is empty. If you make us draw a card, we lose. And then Season of Loss. Sack a creature, lose life, equal number of creatures in the graveyard. We'll sack this Llanowar. We'll sack this Ice Till Explorer. And burn you for 23. And that is the goal. And Dragon Master, that was a weird game. I'm very curious what was going on. Were you just flooding out? Were you just drawing too many lands? I'm curious because you got off to like a pretty good start, right? You got off with a pretty good start. And then you just kind of like didn't do much for a few turns. All I can figure is you must have been drawing a lot of lands. We're getting there. We're on a winning streak. 2 in a row. 2 in a row. We're almost there. Oh, let me update the record and we'll move on to the next one. We're doing it. We're doing it. More Timeless is definitely coming. More Timeless is on the way. I think I'm mostly on, as far as videos, I think I'm mostly on standard hiatus until we get the bannings. The videos, I don't know, are y'all not feeling standard at the moment? I've noticed. Next up, let's see. Dragon Master, thank you so much for the game. I'm sorry there wasn't more. Oh, it was a 3-color deck. Wait, you were color screwed? Oh, all right. Hey, Dragon Master. I made the rule at the start of this that if someone gets mana screwed to the point that they don't get to play the game, that I give them an extra chance. So I will give you one more. I will give you one more chance. I thought you were an Is It deck that just flooded out, but you were actually just missing one of your colors the entire game. I'll give you one more. We'll go one more. I'll change the deck to this Glenham deck. We'll give you one more shot. I didn't realize you were missing an entire color that whole game. I saw that Rosewater posted that. I haven't actually watched the video yet though. But I did notice that it exists. It's on my to watch list. I was mostly meaning for like watching content because I still like I mean I get annoyed by the Cauldron matchups and like so many decks winning on turn 4, but I still kind of enjoy playing Standard. But I've just noticed ever since Spider-Man released, if I post a Standard video, it does way worse than any other format. So I feel like people are just like not interested in watching it at the moment, if that makes sense. Counted as, should it be half a point? Maybe it should be half a point. I mean, we know the bannings are coming, and We know the bannings are coming in less than a month now. We're finally getting there. All right, let's try. This is a Glenham deck that someone sent me. Also, after this match, next up we have Arsena if you're here, Jurgen if you're here. Also, I can't remember what formats you said. Shadows of Change, and as always, the people who sent in early if you show up. Lonnie Airdouble, Third World Jesus, Jaguar. Well, we got some life gain. Let's gain some life. Yeah, maybe it's not standard. Maybe it's just that people don't like Spider-Man. I guess that's also possible. I was thinking it was people like waiting for the bannings and so forth, because we're kind of in the lame duck format, waiting for, you know, Vivi to go, Cauldron to go. But maybe it's just that people are like, I don't care about Spider-Man. It's funny because videos for other formats, like gameplay videos, have been doing fine. Like people still like watching gameplay. I don't think it's like they're against gameplay in general. It's more that the specific formats are doing it. All right, Jurgen, you'll be coming up. You'll be coming up next. Sacred Foundry. All right, we have all the colors of mana this game. Found it. Likes killing our hinterland sanctifiers, that's for sure. Well, Godly Shrine tapped. Get in for one. Oh, okay, this might be going worse. This is a good artifact start, because I can repurposing Bay, sack the Enlight, or I'm gonna sack the Legion Extruder, get the Synthesizer. Yeah, that's bad. That is real bad. Oh, it's braided knot, not Synthesizer. Interesting. Usually it's always Synthesizer. Well, crack the clue. Draw Amalia Bedalia. Opponent passing. Well, play Amalia. Opponent gonna tap it down. Sure. Well, play the starting down past the turn. I wonder, how good do you think Super Shredder will be in Standard? Like, that's the thing. I think you can build, like, obviously, if you're playing Aristocrats, like, some deck that's built around having things leave the battlefield again and again and again, then it's probably going to be really, really strong, right? But do you think it's good in just, like... You think it's good in just, like, a generic sense? Like, if you're playing just mono black, no synergy mono black, do you play Super Shredder in Standard? Like, does enough stuff, maybe enough stuff leaves the battlefield? I feel like in fetchland formats, then it becomes very strong, right? Like, if every fetch you crack and your opponent's crack is going to be growing it, it's going to probably be gaining, like, 2 power a lot of turns just by default almost, just by existing. Now let's go to combat. Wow, okay. That's interesting. No braided knot. They'll hit you down to 14. That is kind of suspicious. Well, I mean, we're going to do it. Let's play Egrix. Probably better known as Gwenham. See if we can do a little bolus to Citadel action here. Well, next turn, we got to wait a turn, and we got to deal with this braided net. Taps down the Egrix. Stuns the Egrix. All right, draws a card. Oh, there's definitely ways to get infinite power and toughness. There's a lot of loops that you can do that involve just like infinitely sacking something, having it come back into play, like Gravecrawler loops are an easy one. So there's a lot of different ways that you can loop and make it infinitely powerful. Still a question of like how quickly, like if you're doing it on turn 10, like sure you did it, but not as scary as if you can find a way to do it on like turn 3 or turn 4. That's when it can be very scary. Did you get any of the new secret layers in the Play-Doh one? Nope. Unfortunately, no. It's so funny. Wizards has kind of turned me off to the whole idea of buying secret layers because Crim buys a lot of secret layers. In the time that we record the podcast, the Goldfish podcast, on Mondays, Oh, I wish we could draw a card off this. We record the Goldfish podcast on Mondays at noon Eastern time. And that is exactly when new secret layers go on sale, is Mondays at noon Eastern time. So I have seen Krim, because he always is getting secret layers, waiting in line for hours, having like 6 different people on different computers trying to like get him the secret layers. It just seems so incredibly hard that it's turned me off to the whole concept. Like, I would have bought the Demonic Tutor one just because I think, hey, Demonic Tutor for $30 is pretty good value. Like, I would use that Demonic Tutor at some point. But it's just turned me off to the whole idea of even trying to get secret layers. Wow, that is a bad United Battlefront. But it's just kind of turned me off to the whole idea of even trying to buy secret layers, because I feel like it's not worth the hassle. If they fix the system in a way where I felt like, hey, I can just show up, around 12 on Monday and I could just buy one, I would buy some of them. But I'm just not interested in like waiting in line for an hour and then it doesn't work and then you're frustrated or you're like whatever. Like it just seems so tough. Oh, the Play-Doh one. So maybe I'll get the Play-Doh one just because of that. A raffle system would be cool. They could also just print more of them to demand, where they're just going to print enough for everyone, which is something that they've done in the past, and they do with some drops, but they could start doing that with more drops. I think that would also make it way better if you just were guaranteed that you'd be able to get one. All right, we get to draw with Halia. All right, Elegy Acolyte, not bad. I really want to see what this Egrix can do, but that Braided Net is making it impossible. There's the weapons manufacturing. Oh, this, I will say, I'm a little less sympathetic of the color issues. If you're playing Tyrion's Drink, come on now. We're going full on 4 colors over there. We got the Tyrion Journal. If you're playing 4 colors, some amount of the time you are just gonna not find your colors. So there should be a cost. There should be a cost to going 4 colors. What color combo of Doppelgang deck should I build for the next viewer battle stream? Ooh. What color have I not seen Doppelgang with much? So you're always green and blue. Red we've done. White we've done. Maybe Sultai? Maybe some Sultai Doppelgang action. Well, let's play the Elegy Acolyte. Go to combat, do some attacking. Get in there. I mean, I guess we are slowly killing our opponent. In a not especially impressive way, but it's kind of happening. Halia? And land. And get some triggers. Come on. Come on. Hold. Please don't. Not Sunfall. Ultima. No Ultima. Repurposing Bay. Okay. Gonna weapons manufacturing. And what are we doing with the repurposing bays? Opponent. Thinking. Gonna sack a weapons manufacturing token. Snipe the Elegy Acolyte. Grow the Gleaming Gear Drake. I mean, maybe they just kill us here. Is it possible? Gets a Dusk Rose Reliquary to get rid of the Egrix. Yeah, they might have it now. It might be in just a nick of time. Repurposing Bay. Sacks. Kills this. Exiles the Halia. And then we just don't have a way to kill our opponent, and they just keep doing this forever. Oh, they didn't have another removal spell. Gets a Percussionist. Well, play Amalia. Mill the Voice of Victory. Play the Egrix. I guess we'll keep Novice Inspector. So if we attack, they're going to block here. Yeah, we can't really... Hey, Bearby. What are you doing, Bearby? So they block here, they block there, take 1. Yeah, I mean, I guess we just gotta pass. We don't get to draw a card, sadly. Yeah, our opponent's deck looks sweet. I like it. Cool deck, Dragon Master. I like that it's an artifact deck that isn't just horror. I played Simulacrum Synthesizer. Simulacrum Synthesizer is so good. Yeah, he went in the other room. I think he'll probably wander in here at some point. I put up a fence for him so he can go outside now. So he wanders outside and then I don't know, he goes in the bedroom and chills. But I imagine he'll show up in a minute, I hope. Yeah, it does definitely look cool. Oh God, that's radiant. Oh my God, I was not paying close enough attention. Oh, okay, sure. Opponent, yeah, we're never. I mean, that is the problem with having a Bolas's Citadel on a creature that doesn't have haste, right? Like, it does just keep dying without doing anything. But on it, another bad United Battlefront. Does it actually matter? I don't think so. Makes another weapons manufacturing token, gets another sack outlet, plays a cryogen relic. Opponent gonna weapons manufacturing. And okay, if we can draw an angry removal spell, we could just win the game. That is possible. Opponent passing. Well, okay, novice inspector. Triggers. Top of the deck really gonna matter here. See, oh my God, that seam rip, that seam rip, that seam rip, that seam rip. Leave it on top, leave it on top. Yes, please, crack it. Wait a minute, wait a minute. Are we gonna overcome? Are we gonna overcome? Seam rip. Let's rip away this Gear Drake. Go to combat. Swing with the crew. Oh! Wow, we got there. Dragon Master, I gotta say, the deck looks sweet. I really like, I'm glad we did another game because I had no idea what cool things your deck was doing. In game one, when you were color screwed, it was kind of like, okay, like it's neat, but whatever. But we got to see some really cool stuff in that game. The weapons manufacturing synergies, the Radiant Lotus stuff. So I'm glad we did another one because, well, I mean, not only did we see a cool deck, but I got another win. So good game, good game, good game. All right, we'll leave it at one win. We'll leave it at one. All right. So it goes by player. I guess that's fair. How many players have you beat? Well, I think next up, I believe we're at Jurgen. Jurgen EX. Jurgen, what format are we Jurgening in? Is Jurgen already here? Yes. What format are we playing, Jurgen? I don't know if the kids are eating today or not. Bear might be hungry. All right, Jurgen. Wait, someone sent me this deck list. Let me see. Oh, I'm not gonna. The deck list that you sent me looks really cool, but one of the things I told myself going into this is I'm not gonna play. Let's see what random standard decks I have further back here. I'm not gonna play any control decks. We're not gonna do any. You know, let's go. Yeah, okay, let's go. Kefka and Fleam. Let's go Kefka and Fleam. All right, Jurgen. Challenge is being set. The deck looks fun, but I'm not gonna. The deck is like a mill, like a mill control deck, which would be a really fun deck for a video. I was actually thinking about trying to play a Space-Time Anomaly deck, build one. So I think it'd be a fun deck to play for a video, but I'm not gonna do it on viewer battle day. That would be too mean. Too mean. Random encounter. So random encounter is another one. The other thing I try to avoid on viewer battle day is fast combo decks. Fast combo decks I try to avoid just because I want people to have a chance to show off their decks. And if we just like, oh, random encounter on turn 4 and you don't get to do anything, then we don't really get to see the other deck. So I try to play more like mid-rangey style decks, mostly to make sure everyone gets a chance to show off what their deck's doing. My IGN name is Arsena, by the way, just to avoid confusion. Wait. Oh. So Cena, you what format are we playing, Cena? Because you will actually be up next. I guess we're just gonna play. Yeah, let's just play Gobin. We can play Fleam later. We can flip it. Get down, Gobin. I like the Fleam avatar. It just looks, I don't know, it's like the lack of I don't know. It's so goofy looking. I think that's why I like it. It's just so goofy and like just weird, but it's also in like, just like kind of a friendly way. Like Flame looks like the kind of guy you wanna go out with on the weekend. Have, go out to the bar, have some fun or whatever. Like Flame looks like he'd be fun to hang out with. Do you play all formats, Seth, or do I need to brew something real quick? What format are you trying to play now? The only format that I don't actively have decks for is Alchemy. If you really want to play Alchemy, I can snag a deck list from somewhere, but that's the only format I don't have decks for. But any other arena supported format, I will have decks for. Now let's play Undercity Sewers. Knife Trick's not going to get the job done here. Well, let's get in with a Gobin. Do a little looting. Discard an exclusive nightclub. And go. Exclusive nightclub's been way worse than I thought. It's like, it's actually very tough to get the timing right on this, I found. Like, I don't think it's bad or anything, but I was thinking, oh my god, this card's really good. And then after I play with it, it's just awkward to like loot it at the right time, and then you lose some life, and it's like harder to use than I expected. I thought in some sort of discard deck, I thought it was actually going to be like pretty solid. And now I'm like, I don't even know if I should play this card at all. Like, or maybe I play one copy or something, but it's actually very tricky to get it set up. Not a huge fan of the new lands. I think the Bant one I haven't even tried. I still feel like the Bant one is probably pretty cool, but I haven't. Oh no. Oh, they can't level it up. Okay. Sure, get in, make the map. You can draw your card. If they could level this up, then we wouldn't be able to kill this through the ward, and we do need to kill this. Found it. Hits us down to 15. Well, let's play the land, go to combat, get in with the FOMO. Would you like to block Sentinels of the Nameless City? What could go wrong? What could possibly go wrong? Ooh, got him. Nowhere to run. Wow, perfect timing for nowhere to run. Shrink it, kill it, get back our Fleam. Don't take our Fleam from us. You can't take our Fleam. Hey, what's up, Owl Knight? Long time no see, was away from MTG for a while, but still playing some Arena. Hope you're doing well. I'm doing well. How about, ooh, Coitus, eh? What made you, hey, what's up, Fall? What made you step away from MTG Owl, and what got you back? Aw. Now I kind of wish I still had a nowhere to run. I still kind of wish I had a nowhere to run to kill this Coitus now. Found it. I'm gonna grow it and pass the infamous Cruel Claw. Well, let's go to combat. Get in with Gobin. Hit ya. Boomerang River Region's not bad. So I guess we discard the Gobin. Play the Verge. Let's play Infamous Cruel Claw. Maybe we just got to spin it to win it in this one. Pass the turn. Unfortunately, nowhere to run. Gets rid of Hexproof in Ward. Does not get rid of Indestructible. Seth, I will say, I played against you DD1 close stream out of fairness. Oh, I appreciate that, Game Banner. Cutzel. All right, yeah. And gonna grow it. So what does this mean? Exile top X cards you have their library. Waxes amount of damage dealt. You may cast any number of spells. All right, so I guess we just got to block here. So I exile one card. So they'd have to hit like exactly a 1-mana card for it to do anything. So we should be fine. So they draw with Cutzel. Draw with Coitus. Exile and exclusive nightclub. All right, Infamous Cruel Claw. All right, Infamous Cruel Claw. It is up to you. Combat. Spin it to win it. Spin it to win it. Get in. Opponent's going to Cutzel's flanker, so in response, we will Broadside Barrage. Get rid of the Cutzel. Discard a land. Opponent gets their flanker. Krogla has Menace, so they can't just block it. Nuke the graveyard. That's fine. All right, come on, Cruel Claw. We could really use like a Meringue River Regent or something. Wow. If those triggers were stacked in the opposite order, that would have worked so much better. Glacial Dragon Hunt. All right. Sure, this is not... Man, that was so close to being good. Well, I guess we're taking a Codas hit. Oh, that was rough. Opponent. Tear Symbiosis. Codas draws a card. Hits us. Oh, now they get to play our deck. Yeah, we're so dead here. We're so dead here. Codas. Sure. And you can play any number of them for free? God dang it. Quinn's Insight, Tears of Light Shatter, yeah, I think you did it. I think you did it. Infamous Cruel Claw. Even if we draw a land, you can play Meringue River Regent. I still don't think it matters. Tersa, Glacial Dragon Hunt, Quinn's Insight. Opponent has 8 cards in hand. Yeah, I mean, the Codas is going to get us. Tersa Light Shatter. Yeah, that was pretty bad for us. Well, we drew a land. Oh. All right, I mean, land Meringue River. No. Oh, my. That's not what I meant to do at all. Yeah, good game. Good game, Jurgen. Good game. You got it. Oh! What we were trying to do there was cast Meringue River Regent. We could cast Meringue River Regent, bounce those two, and then actually attack. We still were probably pretty screwed with Terra Symbiosis, Innkeeper's Talent, and Codas. But definitely super screwed once Meringue River Regent drew cards and did nothing. It could have actually mattered. It could have actually mattered. Have you ever thought of doing a viewer battle stream video and highlighting your favorite matches of the stream? I've never really thought about that. I know, it's so... Oh, the arena UI doesn't always do what you want it to do. That is for sure. Well, who do we got next on our list? Let's see. Another one for the viewers. Man, I'm gonna have to start winning some games, or you might actually beat me this viewer battle stream. Looking good for the viewers so far. All right, who do we have next on here? Good game, Jurgen. All right, Arsena. You said we were playing standard, right? Or no, Brawl? You're good for Brawl, all right. Arsena, I will send you a friend request, and we will brawl it up. Might lose because my deck is still brand new. Well, that's fine with me. I could use another win. Are we not standard Brawl, right? Like actual historic Brawl or whatever. I'm excited to see a new deck. It'll be fun. Reminds me when it killed you. Oh, that was the worst. Oh no. Yeah, the actual like pay all of your life to channel rather than tap a land is In some ways, I'm glad it happened because it was kind of funny, but boy, that it was the arena auto tapper. It is the worst. You're gonna jump in with the 60 land deck just to give me some points. I mean, it's all for fun. I'm just playing it up. All right, friendly brawl. What are we playing for our friendly brawl match? We did play again before. We haven't done this one yet. Let's do the villainous wealth deck. Mono does not have auto tapper, which is probably good. I mean, auto tapper, I like to meme on it because it does sometimes screw you over, but as a quality of life thing, it is actually super helpful. Like, the 1% of the time when it screws you over at the wrong time, it's brutal. But like the 99% of the time when you're just like, turn 2, play my 2-drop, I don't have to do anything, it's so nice. So I actually think, oh my god, it's a Sammy. Oh, we played a Sammy deck. Oh, I'm so scared now. Okay, it's Sammy, eh? It's Sammy. Well, we got a ring. Don't tell Arsena. But a 1 ring is coming. Yeah, the arena tapper is super useful until it wrecks you. That is the perfect way to put it. I've never really thought of doing a video of the viewer battles stuff. We used to do, if you go back before, we used to do stream highlights where, well, back in the past, we used to stream way more. We'd stream like 3 times a week. And then one of the streams, we do like a highlight video of where we'd edit it down and do it. They were just never all that popular though. One thing I found, and I believe this so firmly, that what works well for a stream does not work well for YouTube in general. I think there's a Etherflux reservoir. Oh boy. Wait, is this our eggs deck? Are you beating me with my own deck, Arsena? This looks suspiciously like my eggs deck. I'm just saying, this looks very much like the Sammy Eggs deck. And now I'm a little bit concerned that we're gonna die here. I mean, I guess that's gonna happen to all of us eventually. But let's play a Triome tapped. So I guess we have to leave our mana up so we can kill the Sammy. From what I remember about the Sammy Eggs deck, if we play Sammy and it didn't die, we usually would win the game. But if the Sammy was just killed, then we would usually lose the game. So we're gonna hope that killing this Sammy is enough. Do a little death sprouting. Get rid of the Sammy. Grab a card. Not dead yet. Yeah, I think the question is how in depth or how deep are you going on the eggs plan? Is it your primary focus or just this? It looks pretty eggy. If you're playing Etherflux Reservoir, it's pretty eggy. Sammy is pretty busted. I'm surprised. Do you think you can ever see 60 card play? It can't be that far away, right? And I mean, I guess we don't die if we play the ring. Let's play a ring. The only goal of this deck, actually, is to just villainous wealth the opponent. And this is the worst matchup for it, because we're just going to be villainous wealthing into a bunch of absolute useless jank. T-Pro's kind of funny. Ristic Study is also kind of funny, but we can't cast it yet. Seasons Pass. Nyx Bloom's obviously busted. Yeah, we'll just take this. Pay no mind, Arsena. What do you think about assembling your own cube with the help of streamers? Make a cube, assemble stream, then you could play it with a pod and upload the replays. Ooh, that would be cool. Thousand Moon Smithy. I've started to build cubes multiple times. Never finished them. try hard. Why would you not play the One Ring? It's so it's so funny. It's so funny. I know Tomer it drives. Well, I think we announced this. I don't know if we officially announced this, but the One Ring did. The One Ring did get banned for the next season of Commander Clash, so I am gonna have to stop playing it. But I think in like arena formats, it's so weird to like not play the good cards, because I feel like everyone else is playing the good cards. Commander's kind of unique like that, where like part of the fun of Commander is supposed to be moderating your power level, right? Like, you don't want to always do the most broken things because, well, sometimes it's more fun if you're not doing the most broken things. I feel like arena formats I'm much less like that with, though. Yeah, it's a cool idea, Mano. I could see that. Well, I mean, I guess we just take 6. It's not that much, right? 6 is fine. Just a little off the top. Well, let's cycle a Triome. Haha. Ooh, into more lands and the One Ring. We might just die to the One Ring. Realm Breaker, eh? Well, it's Omnath. Where is the Villainous Wealth? Cold Steel Heart. All right, let's draw with the ring. Play a oh, we have to not die. Play a Solemn Simulacrum, so we have a blocker that is not our commander. Grab a land. Play a Cold Steel Heart. Just keep ramping. Play a Cold Steel Heart. Play Wood Foothills. And Pestered. Actually, I guess, do we attack? Yeah, let's get in for 4. Let's get in for 4. Hit you for 4. We still have the Solemn for blocking purposes. Worst case, we can T-Pro out. Unexpected Windfall, sure. Plus, we need to keep our opponent from getting to 50 life, or we do just die. That is actually a threat. Thoughts of doing a Silver Border Attraction Secrets Conspiracy Archetype Plane Chase episode of Commander Clash? It seems like one that benefits not using Moto for Clash anymore would, but you could play cards in variants that are impossible to have on Moto, but you rarely ever do that. I think that's something that could possibly happen. I think the question is, does anyone want to watch it? Like, I think it'd be fun. I'm just not 100% sure. So we're just dead, right? We can't kill Sammy. Actually, we can kill Sammy. So pump you. Kill Sammy. If they have some sort of protection, then we're actually just straight up dead. So Sammy down for now. Opponent, you're going to draw a card with the Wellspring. If they kill the Solemn, that's also very bad for us. Okay, opponent attacks. Solemn, do your thing. Block that construct. Well, we have about 1 turn. We will draw a card. Is it true that the Rizzler is actually really good at this game? I've never heard that, but I don't know. Oh, did Vince's... Oh, I didn't realize that Vince's dad did. I had heard Vince say that he was dealing with a lot of family stuff and his dad was going through a bunch of stuff. So I had heard that, but I hadn't heard that that his dad had actually passed. Yeah, I'll have to send him a message. Yeah, we can Cleansing Nova for artifacts. It blows up our Chromatic Lantern, though. Oh, we could tutor up Villainous Wealth. Do we die if we tutor up Villainous Wealth? Probably. Is it worth it? It might be. Do we really want to lose our Chromatic Lantern? I don't know if we really want to lose the Chromatic Lantern, but I think it's necessary. Blow up all... Actually, let's tap this for mana first. This makes more sense. Let's blow up all the artifacts and all the enchantments just in case. Opponent can eat their Lambus. Gain a bit of life. Shuffle it back in. I mean, opponent's going to draw a bunch of cards, and we still are dying to this ring that is indestructible. Yeah, opponent gets to draw. Opponent gets to draw. Well, get in, hit you. Down to 30. Cultivate. Now we actually have to think about the colors. Get a couple lands. And... Wayfarer's Bauble. And Witchclaw Talisman. And, alright. I mean, next turn we can do the thing. Whether or not the thing is good enough is a whole nother question. But we can tutor up Villainous Wealth. We can cast the Villainous Wealth. And we see what happens. The problem is our opponent's deck just does not... Opponent, you cannot refuse that offer. Oh my god, that would have been bad. Oh, that was close. Well, we will give you some treasures. Opponent. Diamond Pickaxe. We drop to 7. We draw Wrath of God. Okay. I mean, we're going to do it. For better or worse, we're doing the thing. So, we are going to crack this land. Grab a basic. This probably kills us, but we're going to do it anyway. Wishclaw Talisman. Oh, man, we could do safe things. We could get Farewell and not die. Should we try to... I guess we should try to win. All right. We'll try to win the game. If y'all insist. I just want a Villainous Wealth, though. Get in, hit ya. Well, let's... Farewell for every mode in existence. Actually, we don't even have to hit creatures. Graveyards, artifacts, enchantments. This gets rid of the ring. Play the Triumph. Do some discarding. I feel kind of bad about casting so many Wraths. We would just die to our ring. Do you watching Ninja Turtles stuff? It's so funny. I've mentioned this before, but like, I grew up without TV. So everyone in my age, like, loves Ninja Turtles, right? They grew up with Ninja Turtles. It's the best. It's the coolest. Everyone loves them. I don't mind Ninja Turtles, but I just don't have that big nostalgic connection because... We gotta find Villainous Wealth. I don't have that big nostalgic connection because I just don't... I didn't have TV growing up. I didn't have TV, so I didn't have anything to watch. Oh, come on, deck. Not a Villainous Wealth. Omnath. How about a Villainous Wealth? We've gone through like half of our deck. But none of them are Villainous Wealths. Well, get in with Omnath. I guess we're just an Omnath beatdown deck. Get in, hit ya. Ended up being a very grindy game of Brawl. Hallowed Fountain, go. Do you think having a connection from childhood, does that make you like sets more? That's the funniest thing, the weirdest thing to me that's come up with all these Universes Beyond sets is I have people who are, well, it can't be the very bottom, I don't think, because, oh, it might be. I thought we scried something to the bottom at one point. Opponent going to Sunfall, kill the Omnath, sure, whatever. That's fine. We didn't want that Omnath anyway. But there's been so many people who have said things to the extent, and when I say so many, I mean several. Not that this is the majority opinion, but like Richard was telling me, I grew up, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles was my favorite thing. But then I saw the set, and I was kind of like, I don't know, like, sure, I guess. Or there was someone I know who's loves Star Trek. Huge Star Trek fan. Exactly what you're saying, Paul. Huge Trekkie. And then the set gets announced for Magic, and they're kind of like, I actually don't know if I want Star Trek to be a magic set. I love Star Trek. I love magic. I don't know if I enjoy those two together though. It's such a funny. Did Prof say something like that? Oh, that's solve the equation. That's solve the equation. Solve the equation can get a villainous wealth. Villainous wealth can do the thing. Okay, we're getting close. We're getting close. Well, let's solve the equation. It's happening. Where is it? There we go. Villainous wealth. That's what it's all been about. And then I think we just play. You know, let's play the bell again. Let's endless detour. Actually, let's Assassin's Trophy. Let's Assassin's Trophy the Mystic Forge. Yeah, go ahead. Exile your top card. Yeah, I enjoy 5-color piles too. I don't know why. I've always loved them. You know, pass the turn. How good do you think the Magic TV show is going to be? I grew up watching Spider-Man, the animated series, TMNT, X-Men, Power Rangers. I don't look forward to them in MTG, but I do think Power Rangers is more than enough characters to fill it a set. That's encouraging. I think Power Rangers, when I think of 90s kids TV shows, I feel like Power Rangers is pretty high up there. TMNT might be at the top, but I think Power Rangers is pretty close. All right, opponent hits us, down to 5. Gonna crack the Fable Passage. Well, opponent, you better do something because we are going to be playing your deck shortly. Found it. Cracks. And Mountain. Okay. Passes. Descends. All right. Here we go. We draw tap land. Well, let's do it. 5, 11, 12, 13, 14. Villainous Wealth for 11. Be good, Magic Gods. Be good. Watch the. Oh, if we get Mana Tithe. If we get Mana Tithe here. Okay, we did not get Mana Tithe. All right, so what do we get? We get Mishra's Bauble, Foundry Inspector, Gift of Estates, probably, well, that might help. Annex Sentry, okay. Replicating Ring, sure. Lambas, might as well. Demand Answers, okay. Discard this land. And Ishgar, get back the Realm Breaker. Oh, it's so weird to me that you can end up with someone else's card in your exile zone. That just doesn't seem like you should be able to do that. It doesn't. You can't put your card into your opponent's deck. I don't know why that. You can't put your card into your opponent's graveyard. It's so counterintuitive to me that you can do it. You can end up with like your opponent's adventure in your exiled in your exile. I guess exile's all just shared, so that's probably why it works that way. But it still just feels weird. I don't know. I'm not too interested in new sets. For some reason, they all feel bland to me. I think the only ones that really caught my attention were Lord of the Rings, Final Fantasy. So in that sense, it got me back in. But I have to say that I'm not going to buy those products. I'm going to go back to the roots, start building pre-modern decks. And it's such a hell of a drug, like someone said earlier. Pit Rack almost done. Ooh, I've been hearing a lot of good things about pre-modern. I've been hearing a lot of people really liking pre-modern. I think that's a good point. And I think that people forget that, like, with sets being bland or whatever, I don't think that's just a Universes Beyond thing. Like, if anything, like you said, Final Fantasy was one of the least bland sets, but I feel like in-universe sets, if some of them have had a little bit of that issue too, like Ether Rift or MKM or whatever. Found it. Gonna flip the Brass's Tunnel Grinder, get their Discover going. And going to draw a Treasure Vault. We need to deal with a bunch of I mean, we have a Wrath. Man, that was a lot of Villainous Wealth thing for nothing. All right, let's Wrath away the Mites so we don't die to those. Let's fill it up with a Chimmel. Let's play the Adventureland. Pass the turn. All right, no blitzball for you. No blitzball for you, Sammy. All right, go ahead. What other 90s kid stuff would be interesting as a UB? Yeah, let's bounce this. I don't even know if the Sammy matters. The thing they discover into might actually be worse, but is there anything outside of, like, you got Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, you got Power Rangers. Is there any other, like, 90s kid stuff that could theoretically be a UB set? I just want fun, powerful cards. That's most, fun for sure. Powerful, yes, within reason. I think you can go too far. You can go too far with the power sometimes, but that's mostly how I am. There's some, like, I think there's some things, they haven't really done them yet in real sets, but I mentioned this before, like actual advertisements or like Dora the Explorer, like actual like small child stuff that for me would be kind of like, okay, that's just too much for me. But in general, if Magic cards were playing cards, I would still enjoy the game. If anything, I've like come to appreciate the flavor more since I've been playing Magic, because when I got into it, it's honestly kind of, I was thinking about the other day, and when I first started playing Magic, I think it's possible that the flavor, like the fantasy stuff, was actually like a drawback for me at first, as weird as that sounds, because I thought, well, it's like, I don't know, it's super nerdy. If I start playing this game, are people going to be like looking at me weird? Because I didn't like grow up with comics and nerdy stuff. So I was thinking, like, I was playing music and playing in bands, like, are people gonna think I'm like some, weirdo if I'm playing Magic? And then, so I think if anything, for me, the flavor was kind of like, whatever, like, not a big draw at first, but then over the years, I've come to appreciate it more and more. Oh, Neverending Story. I could see Neverending Story. You know what I kind of, man, do I want this? You know what would actually be nostalgic for me, but I don't know if I want a set out of it or if it'd be good. But like, I wonder if like an OG Adult Swim, yeah, I know, these poor Mana Rocks. I wonder if an OG Adult Swim set could be good. Space Ghost Coast to Coast. I want a Captain Murphy card. I want a Captain Murphy card. That's all I want. See, yeah, it'd probably be best as a secret lair. I don't know if I'd actually want a whole standard set of that, but all right, pound it passing. This has been one of the longest brawl games I think I've ever played. Go to combat, get in, hit you. If you're a battle day, you never know what's gonna happen. Opponent gonna block with the token. Well, we will. Let's just play this Virtue. We can't get back anything that matters, right? Not really. Creature or land. All right, let's play the Virtue to make even more mana. Play an island. Pass the turn. We need to discover. All right. Not only will we not let our opponent have a mana rock, we also will apparently not let them even have a treasure token. That's too much. We just keep discovering into ways to blow up their mana rocks. Have you thought about going back to budget brawl videos? I've got a 10. Oh, no. Okay. I'm sorry. I don't mind you blowing up our board, but I need the Villainous Wealth in the graveyard, Arsena. I need the Villainous Wealth in the graveyard. I'll show that monastery. Yeah, I could see doing another budget brawl video. I've done brawl on occasion, but it might be about time for another brawl video. Maestro's Charm. Okay. Well, grab a Triome. Jwari Disruption. Well, let's do some digging. We need to find a way to get back the Villainous Wealth. Gorimon Monastery, sure. Gonna draw a Solemn, yes. Oh, seasons passed. Seasons passed. We can't do it. Okay, next turn. Seasons passed. We will get back a 0, a 1, a 2, a 3, most importantly, a 4, a 6, and a 7. Wow, that is a good seasons pass. Wait, can we do it right now? Oh! 11 and 17, 18, 19, 20, 30? 30 mana? Okay. How about Villainous Wealth for 27? That sounds reasonable. If we got the mana tithe, you get us. Yep, we're going all in. All in. Villainous Wealth for 27. Skrelv. Maze Mind's Tome. Marketback Walker. Patchy. Oh my god, that's a grape shot. Oh, that's a grape shot. Are we going to win with their deck? Scrapwork Mutt. Okay. Portal to Phyrexia. Sure. Devastating Onslaught. Might as well. Make 0 copies of you. Machinist Arsenal. Steel Seraph. And there's a Brass's Bounty. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Carrot Cake. Sure. Radiant. Oh my god. Radiant Lotus. Opponent, your deck is sweet. I gotta admit, your deck is pretty sweet. Crackle with Power. Yeah, zero targets. How about a Gilded Globe? How about a Pirate's Pillage? Discarding a Ruinous Ultimatum. How about Depopulate? But in response to that, a Get Lost. And in response to that, a Reprieve. To get back a... You can have back your Skrelv. And then finally, Grape Shot for 23. Oh, what a kill. What a kill, what a kill, what a kill, what a kill. That's what makes Villainous Wealth such a cool card. There was a Grape Shot in the deck, and we Villainous Wealth into enough spells to do the reverse Storm kill. Well, Arsena, I gotta say, your deck's pretty sweet, and I appreciate you letting me play it. I will say that is legitimately one of the best Brawl matches I've played in a long time. Like, that was legitimately Arsena. That was legitimately one of the best Brawl matches that I played. Not even just, we have a Virtue of Strength here, so all of our basics tap for triple. So that gave us the mana to be able to cast the huge Villainous Wealth. That was a really good game. That was a really good game. Yeah, the deck looks sweet. The deck looks sweet. I like it. I was very scared because Sammy, I know. I've played Sammy in Brawl before, and I know just how very, very strong the combo can be. I think a tough matchup for Sammy, just because that deck that I was playing with Villainous Wealth is just like got a ton of removal to try to live until we get to cast a big Villainous Wealth. So it made it kind of easy to be able to blow up the Sammy a bunch of times. But the deck, I think in other matchups, that deck is really sweet deck. Sammy's a very powerful commander. All right, 3 and 5. Let's see. We got about a half hour left in the stream, so let's get in as many matches as we can. All right, checking in on the list. Let me see. Let me see, Joe Geomancer. 10 rare Blink, eh? Yeah, I think that Blink could be a good archetype to do for like a budget Brawl deck. A lot of this stuff you want to Blink is lower rarity. A lot of the Blink spells are lower rarity. You even got a sweet uncommon commander. Yeah, it's a cool idea, Joe. I might have to add that. I might have to add that to the list. You've named the Nicole Bolas deck. I will have fun for both of us. That is what Nicole Bolas does. That's for sure. All right, yeah, I'll push you to next time. That's fine. And like I said before, if I don't get to you today, it still gives you a chance to jump the line next viewer battle stream if you're there. Shadows of Charge, the real cheeser. Geomancer Joe. I know Geomancer's here because Geomancer, you were just talking at me. Mano. I don't know. Shadow of Change? The real cheeser? Are either one of you? Shadow of Change. All right. Shadow of Change. I'm about to send you a friend request and we'll do some standarding. And then Real Cheeser is also here. Are you Real Cheeser, Adam? Okay. Then you'd be next on the list. All right, Shadow of Change, friend request sent. All right, Joe, I will push you to next time, but just remind me next time we do it that I mean, I'll still have the list here, but just remind me that you were on the list before, and then you can jump to the top. Who is the real cheeser? No one knows. Shadow of Change to play some standard. Wow, it was here for a minute. Where did it go? Oh, Shadow of Change. All right, sweet. I will accept. We need a standard deck. How about... I feel like I've been winning. I've been winning too much. Let's try Parker Luck. There's this deck's janky. But we haven't played it. It might be something you like. Not very optimized, but a fun idea. Let me see, Owl. Ooh. I mean, I do like Yorions, and I do like Rivers and Reeves. Crabomination. Ooh, Victimize too. That does look sweet. That's a sweet take on kind of like a Panharmonicon shell. Hey, we'll try it. Yeah, I think you'll miss me today. Do you know when the next Fear Battle stream will be? Snout. Were you one of the raiders? Did you come in from the Yu-Gi-Oh raid? So the next Fear Battle stream typically going to be a couple of months. If you came in from the Yu-Gi-Oh raid and jumped on the list, I would actually like not from the raid. Oh, okay. Yeah, I feel bad if someone came in from the raid because I'm like, will I ever see you again? Maybe not. Oh, Desirax. Is this what do we take here? I mean, I guess we just got to take the Dragon Hunt. Do you think Profs could get banned? Is it possible that Profs ends up getting banned? I've heard more and more as you hear people talking about what's going to happen when we finally get to the ban list. More and more I've heard people bringing up, I mean, we're going to do it. We came here to play Dustmourn's Claim. At the beginning of Rand Step, we reveal the cards, and someone's going to take a bunch of damage. Let's see what happens. Our top card, a Swamp. Oh, no. Every time. All right, so we take damage. Our opponent gets a Desirax. Our opponent takes no damage. Why would they ban Froths? Some people think that it's actually like the busted card. I don't think I necessarily agree with that. I'll get in, hit ya. Yeah, I mean, how about a Bloodletter? Here we go. Spin it to win it. Strategic Betrayal, okay. I mean, if we untap, I think we actually just win. Because don't tell Shadow. Because we have this that we can do that with, and then that'll happen. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if Shadow's listening or not. If he's listening, he can see my hand anyway, so it probably doesn't matter. I don't know. I think so much of people's perception is skewed by the VV Cauldron deck. It's hard for me to think of Cauldron as a problematic card in Standard. Because it just wasn't problematic before VV came along. Profs, it was a good card, but it wasn't a problematic card, I don't think, before VV came along. I'm just like, I don't know. I like big Standard shakeup, so I'm kind of okay with like having more bans, like bigger ban lists. At the same time, well, let's do the thing. Search your library for a card, put it on top. We're not gonna draw cards. We're gonna search for our most expensive card, which is Funeral Room. And then we're gonna play this, and then we're gonna play Caustic Bronco. And then we're gonna go to our end step. Oops! Opponent takes 11. We take 2. Opponent down to 3. It's actually working. Parker Luck is actually working. Hey, what's up, Cat Cam fan? Your Wizards Hasbro financial video is so eye-opening, even though we vaguely knew the crux of it beforehand, but seeing you quantifiably lay out how Wizards is literally holding up the rest of Hasbro is incredibly depressing, considering the consequences we're seeing. It surprised me too. I think everyone who's like deeply into Magic, you knew to some extent that like Magic makes a lot of money, and Hasbro just intuitively, as an old toy company with a bunch of stuff that's kind of outdated, probably doesn't make as much money. But I was surprised by seeing the numbers. Like, I was surprised at seeing 95%, 100+% in some quarters. It's wild just how dependent on Wizards Hasbro actually is. Here comes Desirax. I'm actually looking forward. They have their latest quarter numbers come out in about a week. So I will do a video or a short or something. I'll do something going over those and getting a little bit of an update on where we're at currently. Opponent, Urias, Profs. Oh, that's actually a synergy. 4 to the face. All right, we draw Swamp. How do we... Is this really just Parker Luck? Is that it? We just hope we hit something that costs 3 or more and not a land? I think that might be it. I mean, that's probably the game. Play the Unstoppable Slasher. Come on, Magic Gods. This is literally the Magic Gods determining who wins this game. We need to hit something with mana value 3 or greater on the top of our deck. If we do, we win. If we don't, we almost certainly lose. Oh, it's a swamp. It's a swamp. It's a swamp. That is not what we wanted. Oh, no. It looks like the Magic Gods might be on the viewer's side today. Might be on the viewer's side. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what it looks like. I mean, worst case, I'll post about it on socials or something. I don't know. It's probably not worth doing a full video, but I think it'd be, especially if we get some interesting Magic-specific nuggets. So, yeah. You know what? That deck's... So, on one hand, our opponent's deck kind of looks like VV Cauldron. On the other hand, seeing the spider riding guy popping off, I haven't actually seen that before. Like, on one hand, these look like a lot like the same synergies as that would kill you with VV. On the other hand, I haven't died to this before, and that was actually kind of a sweet way to die. I will say, Shadow of Change, I mean, we could have gotten a little luckier. Parker Luck betrayed us, but it was sweet to see Double Strike Spider-Man pop off. How many of you know the Spider-Man names? I've gotten to the point... And I don't know if this drives you all crazy, but when I look at the Spider-Man cards, I don't know what Spider-Man this is for real, and I can't tell by looking at it because it doesn't exist on Arena. So I've taken to just like, it's Double Strike Spider-Man, or that's, you know, whatever, describing them more by their mechanics than their actual names. But oh, it's 2099. Ah, 2099. All right. Urias is a pretty good name. I gotta try Parker Luck again. Is our next match standard? What are we playing, Real Cheeser? What format are we cheesing our way into? I'm sending you a friend request. That was a really good game. That was a really fun game. Okay, I'm gonna play. I'll go easy on you. I'll play something janky as well. Was the Parker Luck deck janky enough, or was that too much? Because I'm trying to grab something even jankier. I should update the record. I think y'all are gonna win this one. Have we had a viewer battle stream where y'all beat me before? I feel like well, not 56. I feel like we must have. But I think this one you actually you're gonna pull it off. Moto. I love Moto. It makes me a little sad. Just because I think what's happened with Moto is, the longer we get into the Arena era, I think the less new players are accepting of Moto. I think when we first got Arena, people were used to Moto, So they would still cool with watching like Moto videos and Moto streams. But now, if you're an old timer who's been around for 10 years, you're still fine with Moto because you're still used to Moto and you've lived through it before. But if you're someone who started in 2020 with Eldraine or whatever, Final Fantasy a few months ago, you see Moto show up and you're just like, how would I possibly watch this? It looks like a spreadsheet, and it does look like a spreadsheet. You're not actually wrong there, but I think that's made it harder for Moto. Unfortunately, is it just the visuals are just so outdated for its time, even though it's so good. It's so good at what it does. Like, it is such a good just replication in many ways of Paper Magic. All right, what is my jankiest deck? Jankiest standard deck. All right, you know what? We'll go. Well, I think that's the infinite web sling. I feel like the infinite web slinging deck is pretty janky. You need a lot of pieces. You need a lot of pieces for that to go off. So let's try the infinite web slinging deck. Yeah, I mean, even people who are used to Moto, some of them still don't like it. That's also true. But I feel like it's gotten harder over time. How would you classify most of Crim single scoop videos? Against odds or much brew? I'd be interested in how you all would classify them. I would say to me, I would classify most of them is more like much a brew than against the odds. But then I think some of them, I'm like, oh, Crim's kind of doing against odds thing today. So I think some of them feel like against odds, but I would say the average Crim video, I would say is more along the lines of much a brew to me. Maybe much a brew with the Crim flavor, of course, of like, liking Grixis, liking Control, liking Midrange. Although Crim plays a diverse amount of decks. It's not like he always just plays those things. But you'll probably see, like, those decks more from Crim than you will me. Like, if you just watch our videos, you're more likely to see Grixis watching a Crim video than watching my video. Part of it is the demise of MTGO traders removed my reasons to play because I can no longer grow my collection easily, lost a podcast gig, and the store to spend the certificates in. All right. Wait, what? When this creature enters, target opponent may have you create 2 lander tokens if they don't put 2 counters on it. And it's just so it's going to be a 4/3 for 2? Sure. I guess you can have a 4/3 for 2. I guess that's fine. We're going to play Ademi. Ademi, the spider-like person. Get in, hit ya. And then let's just... Actually, that's kind of... Actually, no, that's not silly, right? We take 1 damage. Yeah, I guess that's fine. Let's play Asaki. Torch the tower. Ferocification? Outlaws of Thunder Junction was such a goofy set. I saw a movie on Netflix. I wanted to see if any of you watched this. I saw a movie. I didn't watch the movie. I just saw that it existed. Or maybe it was Prime. I don't know. It was one of those streaming services. It was like Killer Clowns from Outer Space. It looked like some 80s like horror movie. I was wondering if any of you had seen that. And if you had seen that, is it like bad, don't watch it bad? Or is it bad, like cringy 80s horror quiche bad? Like, is it actually just a bad movie that you shouldn't watch? Or is it like a bad movie that you should watch? The movie's awesome. I don't know. They got all these like Halloween movies. It's Halloween season, so all the weird horror movies are showing up on streaming. All right, I might try it. Someone said it's awesome. Should watch? Okay, I might have to try it. Yeah, I mean, I like movies that are so bad they're kind of entertaining. I grew up, but I used to watch a lot of Mystery Science Theater. 3,000? So I don't mind watching bad movies if they're bad in a way that they can be kind of funny. I kind of miss Mystery Science Theater 3000. It's good. It's good days. Possibility Technician, hey. Well, let's Nature's Rhythm, I think, for a Llanowar. We need to get some mana going. Nature's Rhythm from Llanowar. And, oh, they still have a Torch the Tower? Yeah, sure. Don't kill our elf, please. Longtime lurker with a question. Accidentally got into a qualifier weekend. Any tips on Omen Pass Sealed? Not a lot of people are playing the format, so there's not a ton of data or resources on it. I'm sorry, Mucho Birdies, but I have done quite literally zero Omen Paths sealeds or Spider-Man sealeds. So, no, I guess I open some bombs. Open some bombs. There's lots of spiders beyond that. No, I don't know. Does anyone else have advice for Omen Path / Spider-Man sealed? I don't know. I don't think it's been a very popular limited set. I feel like in general it has not been a very popular limited set. All right, gonna take down the supportive parents. They were just trying to support their spider child opponent. Getting in for 3, sure. Well, let's play Urnozaki. Oh, there's 2 Rottenmouth Vipers. Okay. Now let's name enchantment. Pass the turn. Actually, that Texas are sheltered by Ghost, which is probably not as good. Pound it. You're gonna run out the Ferocification anyway. Target creature you control gets +2/+0. Target creature you control gains menace and haste. All right, opponent. Getting in, hitting us. Well, we will take it. Down to 10. Save us, sheltered by ghosts. Sheltered by ghosts. Get rid of the... But if they play that, do we have to get rid of this? Yeah, let's get rid of the Ferocific... Well, no. Let's get rid of the possibility... Technician. And then we can get in and gain 4. And then we can enweb this thing. We needed the supportive parents for infinite combo potential, so we're probably not going to go infinite, but we can get some bodies on the battlefield and maybe not die to this Rottenmouth Viper that's about to come down. Felicia Day does a funny thing. Yeah, I've never really watched much Felicia Day. Wow, here it comes. Rottenmouth Viper, we will discard a Rhythm. And opponent, gonna haste up the Viper, I'm sure. And so if we sack these 2, yeah, I mean, I guess this is the plan. Sack both. Drop to 8. But then we can Sheltered by Ghost and make the best Urnozaki of all time and get rid of the Rottenmouth Viper. They still have haste. Hit ya. Down to 8. Oh, come on. No Viper. No Viper. No Viper. No Viper. Oh, Real Cheeser draws the land. We're staying alive. We're staying alive. That was super close. Let's play an Ultic Matter Weaver. Oh, that's a cool idea. This enchantment actually seems kind of good to me. Oh, on 2 lands in a row. The Ferocification actually seems very good, and I have not seen anyone. I've not seen anyone playing that. That deck, I know you said you thought it was like super janky, but I gotta say, it actually seemed like a pretty sweet deck to me. It seemed like a well-built deck. Yeah, Llanowar is so good for sacking the Vipers. S tier sack fodder for Vipers. Oh, there's roaming thrown in there too. So it's really a Viper deck, Adam, right? Like that's kind of the goal, is to just max power up the Viper. It looked really cool. The enchantment was super cool. I've not seen anyone play that in Constructed, and it seemed very good. Giving something haste or the pump. I actually really like it. All right, let's see. Where are we at match wise? Oh, I'm not gonna be able to catch back up. That's only 4 wins, 4 and 6. All right, let's see. What is our last match? Our last match of the stream. Mano, are you here, Mano? Mano VHS, are you still? Yeah, I feel like the Kavu is actually good. Are you still here, Mano? If so, you will be our final end boss of today's viewer battle stream. Yeah, I feel like the Kavu is actually a card that could be good in Standard. So much of Standard. All right, Mano, I don't know if we're already friends, maybe, but I'm going to send you a friend request, and we will do a viewer battle. How often do you think we should do viewer battles? Because one thing I've realized is, at this point, Magic streaming is just not a big thing, really. Like, Magic's, like, YouTube is kind of the big thing we do, right? Is YouTube and all the podcasts and all that stuff. The reason that I stream is honestly just to hang out with y'all. Whether we have 1,000 people watching or 200 people watching, it honestly doesn't really change anything, if that makes sense. Because the reason I stream and the reason that we keep doing it is because I like hanging out with y'all once a week, and it's a time we get to talk and we get to like have conversations and answer questions. So all this to say, there's not a lot of pressure that the stream has to like get a ton of views or do the popular thing. So if we want to do more viewer battles because that's something that's fun for the community, we could do more of them, because it's not like we got to try to do this format because we got to get more views and be at the top of the charts or something. So it's something to keep in mind. Like, if you have fun stuff you want to do on streams, we definitely have the flexibility to be able to do stuff like that if you're interested. So if we want to do viewer battle streams every couple of months or every month even, we could do that. So just keep that in mind if you have feedback, because really I view the stream as kind of a community day where it's a chance we just get to interact together and hang out, which is missing for YouTube, as much as I love YouTube. But the comments just aren't the same as being able to like hang out and go back and forth and talk in real time. So if you have ideas for stuff like that, let me know, because like I said, the goal of the stream isn't really to try to get as many views as possible. It's to try to just like have a good time with the community and cultivate that sense of community that's kind of missing to some extent. I know YouTube does it a little bit with the comments or whatever, but it's just not the same as being able to interact in real time. So just looking at the list of names that didn't get to play today, I was like, we could just do this more often if we wanted to. Like, we could do this more often if there is like that many people that want to be doing viewer battles. And if you all like watching viewer battles, the main thing I worry about with viewer battles is, do people like watching it, or are people like, well, I don't really want to watch the stream if it's viewer battles because whatever, it's too janky or it's not the format I like. So, let's see. Our last match, Mano. Where is Mano? Mano for Standard. I think I'm going to play the Parker Luck deck because we were so close to making that work. Weekly might be too much for me. the weekly might be too much for me just because of the like organizing and getting like tracking things and like keeping the list and everything. So that might be a little bit too much just for me on my end, but definitely we could do them more often. I do think that another thing is that we talked about is doing like the best card of every year type thing, and doing that as a stream to like go over it and then making the video after, and something like that's something we could try. Huh, did it not go? Let me see. Man, I'm gonna send it again. Man, oh, did it work this time? Huh. Why is it not working? Why do I not see it pending? Oh, there it is. Mano 37136. Hey, I think I heard it. Did we get it? Oh, not yet. It worked? Why do I not see it? Oh, wow. Oh, I see. Interesting. It's like showing you was offline for some reason. Huh. All right, let's see. Let's see if this, maybe it'll work this way now that we're friends. All right, we're going to trust our luck. Let's see. Fingers crossed. I tried to send you a challenge, Mano. Let's see if it works. Hey, Seth, playing Superior Spider-Man at my LGS tomorrow. Sideboard in 3 into the Floodmars and 4-0. Thanks for the fun deck. That deck is super fun. Let me know how the sideboard plan goes. I think that's probably enough. The other one that I think could be good is maybe Tidebinders could be worth it. Is just like, because the nice thing about Superior Spider-Man or Caravana, whatever it is, the nice thing about that plan is, here, let me go back to the friends list. The nice thing about that plan is, like, yes, a Rest in Peace style graveyard hate effect is a problem. If your whole graveyard gets wiped, you're kind of in trouble. However, like, one-shot graveyard hate, like, goes vacuum, because you don't target till the spell resolves. It's like annoying, but it's not actually the end of the world. Solar System Wolf, welcome to the fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super for you. Thank you. Yeah, that arena is not great at letting you. It works way better than it used to. I will give it credit for that, because it used to actually be way worse. On the draw, all 3 drops. I think we actually mulligan this. All right, Dustborn claim for days. What else do we want? Good game. Hello, Mano. Island? No. Wait, are you? Oh, no. Is it a dirty control player? Is it a BB Cauldron player? I like those lands. Those pixel lands look good. I do like the pixel lands. Oh. Uh-huh. Durgar Island Dragon. Huh. Okay. Sure. Well, I mean, it's going to get countered, isn't it? We came here to do a thing. Oh, it didn't get countered. Spin it to win it. No, we took 6. Okay. Not ideal. Not great. We had a land. Our opponent has a dragon. Opponent gonna draw another card. Untap. About it. Realm sketching to copy. Okay. This is gonna go better. We're gonna double it up. We're gonna win the game right here with our Parker luck. 11 drop. Oh, another Dustborn's claim. Oh my god, it was another 6. What is it with all the 6 drops on the top of your deck? I swear to God. Okay, someone's gonna die. Oh no, it's a Carnosaur combo. Are we dead? Carnosaur. Do it again. Realm Sketching is a sweet card. What is this? Electro Duplicate. Oh, and it hastes it up. Oh, we're dead. We're dead. Oh, betrayed by Dustborn's claim. Oh, that's kind of cool. I haven't seen, so I've seen Carnosaur combo decks before. I haven't seen Carnosaur combo decks with Realm Sketching before, though. Realm Sketching seems like a pretty big deal for this deck. The deck actually looks sweet. That deck looks sweet. And I really wanted to get luckier. Yeah, good game, Mano. Good game. Well, I gotta say, if you gotta go out and you gotta lose to the viewers and you gotta have the last match of the stream, that was a pretty sweet way to go out. That really was like standard Mississippi River. And I gotta give it to you, viewers. Today, y'all are the victors. 4-7. Y'all took me down and we got to see some super fun decks. And that's my favorite part of this, is just being able to see your cool brews, and y'all brought some really good ones this time. So we'll do more. Good game, Mano. Good game. We'll do some more. We'll do some more viewer battles. Probably going to be another month or two, but if you were on the list, we didn't get to you today. I'll save you on the list. You can jump to the top next time to make sure you get a chance. And it was super fun. I appreciate y'all. Seriously, y'all are awesome. I really appreciate you hanging out, having fun. Have you been able to been watching or playing anything non-Magic lately that you have enjoyed? Ooh, well, I've been playing. I haven't played much non-Magic. The main thing I've played that's non-Magic is sometimes I play some Battlegrounds, which I actually think Battlegrounds is pretty fun. I tried watching the Ed Gein show that popped up on Netflix. I'm still not sure what to make. What it was not at all what I was expecting, like a documentary, and it definitely was not a documentary. So I've been watching that, and I'm still not sure that it's even good or what is going on with it, but it is something new that I've been watching. So, will there be a wait? Where'd the question go? Will there be a next time? I will be there next time if I can. It's great to see off meta decks. It was so it's actually, I wouldn't really recommend it. I haven't watched enough of it. It's like a documentary about this crazy serial killer. I thought it was a documentary about this crazy serial killer guy, Ed Gein, but it's actually, I don't know what to make of it. It's kind of like a TV show that I thought was a documentary. So I'll come back. I'll come back with I'll let you know in the future. I haven't seen enough of it to really even recommend if you should watch it or not. But that is something I started watching. So anyway, everyone, I think that brings us to the end for today. Y'all are the victors. Y'all took me down, and y'all brought some sweet decks, and I really appreciate that. So reminders on the way out the door. Replay YouTube for all the old streams, including this one if you missed anything. Normal YouTube, there's some really fun decks coming up. Not a ton of standard gameplay, but there's some sweet Pioneer decks and Timeless decks and Historic decks, probably some Modern and Legacy slipping in there. So some sweet decks coming up on YouTube. And one more reminder that our sponsor is Card Kingdom. If you need some Magic cards, you can get them over at cardkingdom.com/mtdgoldfish. Wait, Chaos Factory, did I miss one of your deck lists? Let me see. I would probably love to watch this deck in Historic, probably against the odds, but I love the look of the deck. All right, let's look at one more. Let's look at one more deck. Clive Goes Bloom. Vial Smasher. Okay, so whenever you cast your first spell each turn, choose an opponent random, deals damage equal to its mana value. Oh, okay, that's pretty funny. So hopefully play a Vial Smasher and then try to how are we Metalwork Colossusing though? So we have the Shadow. So basically, super high mana. It's kind of like the Parker Luck deck, but we're trying to do it with Vial Smasher. That definitely looks funny. I would say, I don't know about the cost. How do we ever get this on the cheap though? Is Metalwork Colossus actually 11 mana? Am I missing a way to reduce its cost? Because how do we ever cast it for 11? I like the idea. I think Vial Smasher has a lot of potential. Oh, Cauldron of Eternity. Ah, I see. So Cauldron of Eternity makes a lot of sense. So you Cauldron of Eternity 12, and then you're trying to return it from the IC. So you're more trying to reanimate the Metalwork Colossus. Interesting. Definitely a spicy take. I forgot the Vial Smasher was even on Arena. That's a sweet idea, but I'll keep it in mind for sure. So reminders on the way out the door, YouTube, our sponsor Card Kingdom, and mostly thanks to all of you. Y'all are amazing and awesome, and I love y'all, and I appreciate you hanging out for some viewer battles, and we'll do it again next week. So until then, everyone, be good. I appreciate you, and I will talk to you soon.